Man, we just can't we can't get a TV that works for some odd reason. I think I have an idea. Well, maybe I don't have an idea. I don't know. Something is... It doesn't like something about that. I even tried working on that over the weekend, and it seemed like it was working. But again, everything is different when you hit the start streaming button than when you're not. So I guess it is what it is. And also, I gotta say, whenever you try to use a site that has a little checkbox that says stay logged in or remember me for next time or whatever, I just feel like that checkbox is just totally fake. It doesn't, there's no way it actually works. So how many times do I have to log into this site even though I checked that? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm whining. I think just because last night's sleep was one of those nights where it's like, there's no way my alarm is going off right now, right? Like, there's no way. I just fell asleep. And unfortunately, that's kind of how it was. So, Mursa, congratulations on being today's Alacritus Adventurer. GG's, my friend. The second time ever. And Cap'n is here. Thanks for signing the quest log, Cap'n. Mursa, funny comment to make people laugh. Oh, we'll laugh at that. Don't worry. Ghost, I'm not reading that out loud. No, I'm not doing it. And yeah, someone did break the TV again. It's something wrong with... I think it's got to be an OBS issue, I feel like, because I tested it out off stream just in a browser and it worked flawlessly. No problems whatsoever. But like I said, it's hard. You can't really truly simulate. Well, I guess I could have simulated the stream. I did run a test stream and then all my settings. It's got to be OBS. OBS has been a butthole lately. It's got to be OBS. But yeah. Ghost making notes here. We got a raid already. Holy crap, we just started too. We just started. Hello, Aussie Raiders. No way. No way. How you doing? Hello and welcome in. A pro raid. My goodness, Lars, did you guide this raid? I believe that we're at least somewhat familiar. Thanks to Nonder. I remember pro raiding Nonder from time to time. Maybe. Well, thank you so much, and welcome in everybody. We literally. I just feel like I just opened my eyes on this fine day. Lars absolutely let me in. Amazing. Well, welcome in. Let me do a. I don't know if we have any mods here, real quick. I'll just do this myself. You're playing Guild Wars 2. How the heck is that going for you? Are you a longtime player? Feels like everything updated last week. You think so? That you DJ too? You DJ? What is going on, my dude? As big it works on my computer energy. Wait, what? What now? What do you mean by that? How are you? Hope you're all having a good day. So far, it's been weird. I'm having already having a technical difficulty, but it is what it is. So I'm not gonna complain about it. It's just something that annoys the hell out of me. It's just no, I don't know. I don't know why it is happening. But if it keeps happening, I'll just have to figure something else out. But what we're talking about is I've got this. It's a browser source in OBS that plays like my videos in a random order. Just, you know, got this whole like list of videos it can play. It plays them in a random order, and it plays these little clips like before the stream starts. And for some odd reason, like it worked flawlessly for a long time, like almost a year, and then for some odd reason it just like it freezes all the time now. And I don't know why. Like it just nothing had changed, and then it freezes. So okay, I wanted to check on this here. Okay, that's it. Toro and Spooky, hello. Well, this is suspicious. Showing up together. People are going to start asking questions. You're having tech issues too. Might be something there. What was going on? What was going on with yours? OBS testing works here, but not there. It is good to see you, DJ. But yeah, to your point, I truly like, I ran a test stream last night, but granted, I did not test that. So, but I did run some other tests off stream. And everything seemed like it was working fine. But to that point, the old version was also working fine. So yeah, there's something going on. It could be a Windows issue as well. But for some odd reason, it's just not appreciated by everything set up here. So a new Gladiator game, Neptune be praised. My favorite Gladiator is Gluteus Maximus. Nice. Wake up, but what costs? How are things in the future? Future's pretty much the same as the present. Just don't mind the UFOs that started flying around. Don't mind them? Oh, goodness. Twitch broke it? I don't think it was Twitch. I don't think so. I feel like it's got to be an OBS thing, the way OBS interprets it. But yeah, Star Wars XCOM looks dope. Yeah, Star Wars Zero Company's releasing Thursday. Took Friday off to play it too much. There you go, MRSA. Weird. I took Friday off too. Doesn't Ursa have a weekend trip? Oh my goodness. My goodness. Well, I started this stream pretty late. It was one of those where shortly after falling asleep, so we have Nelly in the room with us. Nelly is having her allergies start up, which I think this is about the normal time every year. But they started to get really bad. And so every chance that she gets where she's not being directly supervised, she is like licking her paws and like chewing on her paws and just trying to destroy her paws. She's just got those allergies starting up. And so last night after we'd fallen asleep, like not long afterwards, she just starts licking, and it is just a loud licking sound. And it's like, oh my God, dog, stop. And so we get her to stop. And then I don't know how much time goes by and she starts doing it again. And it's like, come on. And so we had to go get the cone, put that on her. Mrs. McGudus did that for us, thankfully. But yeah. Yeah. Just made when the alarm go off, like, not great. Essentially anything that was relying on a Twitch connection, I had to do a full reset on. Oh, shoot. That is not good. Did I see you go live over the weekend while I was in the woods with no reception? Yes, but no, you didn't. I was doing test streams to test out my recording setup, but I wanted to make sure that my PC had the stress of also running a stream. So it was supposed to be, they were supposed to be on the test like endpoint. OBS, like I really pushed the limits of the recording, so I ended up like crashing OBS. When it came back up, it went back to like my live stream settings, and I didn't realize it. So when I hit start streaming, it actually went onto Twitch. So it was a 30-second long stream before I realized, like, this is actually a real stream. So then I changed the settings back. And changing the settings to use the test endpoint, not easy in OBS. It's not easy. So it's pretty annoying. Season's changing. Hunter's dropping his coat like crazy. Yeah, Nellie's had these for, I don't know. Dogs don't usually have allergies when they're puppies. So I don't remember exactly when it started. But yeah, they like it's been a long time, obviously. Probably when after the first 3 or 4 years of having her, she started just like absolutely paws getting all swollen and everything. That's right around this time of year. She doesn't have a problem in the winter. She doesn't even have a problem in the early spring. It's like late spring, early summer, kind of when it'll start, and it just goes through until like November. So we still got a couple more months. It's terrible. But she's on a bunch of medications for it that the vet gave us, and I don't know. So, okay, I need to change that. That is, I was trying to see if we had we don't have any sort of post we have to make about it. If you did like Dying Light the Beast, then please like check out that link still. But by all means, we have a different game today, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off here. Yeah. All right. Okay, so Why don't I go ahead and launch the game here, and then we shall kind of talk a little bit about it. Close this, do this, launching game. Blair Witching it up. I just found a wizard hair growing out of my forehead. What's a wizard hair? Like as in white? Out of your forehead? Is that even like, we're talking like one of those super long hairs that comes out of nowhere? I had one of those like above my eyebrow. Pull it, there's a snake in my boot. I got one like on my ear pretty recently. It was long. It was like right above her eyebrow, but Lamau. Oh man, horrifying. Yeah, I had a really long one in my ear recently. That was pretty wild. Poor thing. Where the hell did it come from? All right, one sec. Let me. There we go. All right. And I did a little rearranging with the mobile stream over the weekend, so I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that. Hopefully that does all right. I'll gladly take any feedback on mobile as well. It's one of those things where I can see a lot of you watch from mobile, like the vast majority of you are watching on mobile. So I want to make sure I'm giving the best experience possible. But if you're always only ever watching on like the regular classic view, then maybe I don't need to do something with that. I don't know. Came into the kitchen all pouty and then silently pulled on it, and wow, being a human is so weird. Poor thing though. Where the hell did it come from? I get one that just doesn't know when to stop in my eyebrow. All the other ones in other place. I had one of those too. Man, that's wild. Let's bring you guys into the game. All right. And man, I hope the recording works today. We're gonna find out, but yeah. All right. All right, so we've got Ludus Magnatus Gladiator Manager Simulator on the docket for today. This is an early access game, by the way. So I've been keeping an eye on it. It's got releases coming out pretty regularly, but this is not a finished game. Pretty interesting concept, though, just being able to play as a gladiator, but also you're trying to rise up the ranks of Ludus management and trying to have the best Ludus in all of Rome. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty exciting game, pretty interesting concept, and I'm pretty excited about it overall too. So hopefully we get some good gameplay in this, and hopefully we have some luck with the just streaming of it in general too. So it's like you get 30 in your body is like new follicle just dropped. We're all connected by the strands of hair. It's fine. I'll leave. Are you talking like Avatar style? All right. Ludus designer. I don't know what does that mean? What's a Ludus designer? I probably shouldn't have done this yet, huh? You can create new Ludus designs. I think it's too early for that. Too early for that. Quick check in my settings since this is the first time that I've launched this game, but okay, overall quality is ultra. That's pretty cool. If I click... Oh, we can have Twitch integration? Viewer gladiator names. Chatters. I don't know how you change these. Opt-in, gladiator subscribers. Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh, that button there does not work, but... shows eligible Twitch viewer names above spectators. Oh, and spectators. Okay. Spectator chat bubbles. Subscriber priority. Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I don't know that I'm going to turn that on today, but that's a cool little feature. So yeah, if you want to play this on your Twitch stream, you can just turn it on. You can connect Twitch, and you can change some settings. You can either have it be chatters, subscribers, or people that do exclamation Gladiator in chat, and then the viewers will just show up in the arena if you'd like. Whenever they chat, it can pop up in the arena too, and you can prioritize your subscribers. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. You can also turn on and off blood. Bunch of different languages. Look at this. Bunch of languages. Dang. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. We're just gonna stay in English. That's the only. That is the only language that I even remotely know. Health bar format. First name health bar. Only health bar. I'm just gonna leave this as default. Full name and health bar. Ooh. Do we want a tutorial? Am I getting ahead of myself? I'm sure the game is going to give me a tutorial anyway. I'm not going to turn that on. I'm not going to turn that on. Let's do a single player mode here. I don't have any save games, so we got to start a new one. The 7th division of the Imperial Gladiator League. Twitch integration is fun. You're fun. I'll put 2 sacks of coin on testicles. Oh, goodness. 2 sacks of coin. Difficulty. Everything started on easy. I feel like I generally like to try something as normal, which I consider to be the balanced difficulty. League matches. Random mix of 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, 5v5. Okay, we'll do random. Legendary gladiators gotta be enabled, of course. Permanent death. Permanent death is enabled. Down gladiators who fail their vitality survival roll will die. I mean, it is a gladiator game. You got to have permadeath. Aging system? Okay, interesting. Okay. Age between seasons. Age affects XP gain, and older gladiators may gradually lose stats. Okay, how old are we talking here? I guess we're going to find out. Starting gladiators are fixed. Some clubs begin with stronger rosters than others. Or balance. Within each division, the best 16 starting gladiators distributed 1 per club. The next 16 and so on. No. I think fixed is kind of like, we got to rise up the ranks, right? Okay. So, normal difficulty and everything else just kind of staying put. Let's freaking loot it up here. Oh gosh, we have we can create our Lanista? Okay, okay. I mean, Spanky is more of a gladiator name, so do I do a different Lanista here? Also, is it Lannister and no? I think Lanista is both male and female, right? I don't know. I don't really know my my Latin all that well. Okay. Skin color options, a couple eye colors. There's no way to zoom in on this. I don't see a way to rotate either. So I'm changing the hair, but I have no idea what kind of hair we're actually going to end up with. Let's go with, I mean, also, Lanistas aren't going to be super young, right? But this person looks pretty young, whoever they are. I don't see a way to change that. Okay, we're just going to go with, oh, I can't even do, like, white hair either. Okay. All right, so we're kind of limited on the character creation here, but that is what it is. And then the clothes is just a color sash, it seems. You get 2 outfit choices. Purple, of course. Although I think it might be slightly blasphemous for a Lanista to wear purple, considering I think that's the color of royalty. I don't know. Coleman, hello. Hi, handsome streamer. And hi to you, Coleman. Hi, handsome Coleman, man. How are you doing? Oh, a beard does make me look a little bit older. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us here with the character creator. It's pretty limited overall, and I don't know. Spanky's more of a gladiator name, but then again, Let's make some lore here. So Spanky used to be a gladiator in the arena. He won his freedom, and instead of, you know, choosing to not be a complete asshole and just go and live his life, he decides to enslave other gladiators by becoming a lanista. And yeah, the name for the gladiator trainer, yeah. Maybe they had people under them who weren't there voluntarily. Yeah, they maybe did. So curious if you directly control the combat or if this is a sports manager sim. It looks like you control the combat, but we're about to find out. So Spanky the Gladiator became Spankimus Triceptimus. He's just yoked out of his mind. No, hang on. It's got to be, I mean, listen, triceps are cool too, but Biceptimus. All right. Yeah. He got absolutely yoked out of his mind. Instead of being an asshole. Oh, shoot. Did I say that wrong? I meant to say, instead of just going and living his life, he decides to be an asshole. No. No. Spankimus Bicepsimus. It's insane. All right. Choose my Ludus. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mad props to this game because they also seem to love alliteration. Thank you so much. This is incredible. I love it. Every single one of these is an alliteration. Let me move my camera here so you can see a little bit better. And maybe actually we even do a green screen here. I think we'll be all right with it. I hope. Carthago Nova Corsairs. Pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, this one is not a alliteration, but maybe it would be in a different language. Tridents. I think I don't know, I might just do this the old-fashioned way, which is I might just go with the one that I think has the coolest logo. In which case, I don't know. I think I kind of like these Lugdunum Lynxes. That's a pretty cool logo. Then again, the Scorpion's also pretty cool. I don't know. It's tough to choose. I'm going to go with the Lynxes. Let's freaking do this. Start game, baby. Or I could, hang on. There's a custom Ludus? I didn't make a Ludus, but maybe I could. Go Cats. So maybe this is where the Ludus designer comes in, is you can create a Ludus. And then, but wait, if I back out of this, then I'm probably going to lose my, my character, and I don't want to lose Spankimus Bicepsimus. So we're just going to go ahead and start the game. Also, we're on a limited amount of time here, so, you know. First time tutorial. Salvete Lanista. I'm going to fail at all of this, but that's very cool. Nostalius, who? How you doing? Who's this LudusMcGudus guy anyway? Right? I know. These are all locations. Quit? Wait, quit? What am I quitting? Colonies and such. I did at least recognize one of them was like supposed to be Carthage. But it was changed a little bit. So maybe it was more of like the Latin. This guy didn't take Latin twice in college, and it shows. You're right. How's the Lutz family today? We're a little tired. Nelly didn't let us sleep as soundly as usual, unfortunately, but it is what it is. How are you doing, Nest? Looks like this is your first time managing a Ludus. Was it that obvious? So we strongly recommend a short tour around the main hub before your first match. Yes. Let's do this here. Open the roster from the navigation menu on the left to begin the tour. I think, to begin the tour. Okay, so roster here. This is where you can view every gladiator in your Ludus and compare their stats. Early on, gladiators with the highest HP are often the safest choices for your team. To proceed to the next step, click on the gladiator, open the detail view at the top. Gladiator view. Whoa! Everybody is ripped. Sleep is overrated. It's already more interesting than the new API project. Obligatory. Are you not entertained? You're working on an API project. Tell me about it. Tell me all about it. Gladiator details. Here you can inspect a gladiator's stats, traits, equipment, and current condition. You can also rename them, send them into heavy training, retire them as your Doctore, Or sell them. Doctore is the one that truly trains the gladiators. The Lanista is the one that, like, well, owns all the gladiators. Proceed to the next step. Open roster training at the top. Okay, roster training at the top. Training view. Okay. There we go. Training view lets you assign weekly stat training and see the limits and possible traits provided by your Doctore. To proceed to the next step, open the Ludus Exchange from the navigation menu. Okay, you can see all these here. So these are my gladiators. It's a little bit blocked here, but some of their stats and whatnot. Blocked from training. Vitality. As in the alliteration stuff, the first words were all locations Roman. Yes, for sure. For sure. Missed opportunity. LudusMcGudus. Are you excited about Breath Edge 2 early access in 7 days? I would be, but I had never actually played Breath Edge 1, Nest. I've not. I know that there are some similarities to Subnautica, but I never actually played. As in names for them. Yeah, I haven't played Breath Edge. I haven't. It was one of those games that looked interesting to me, and I never made it to it. Were you a huge fan? Should I fix that? I do own Breath Edge. I do own it. I should clarify that. I don't know if I own it on Steam or not, but I do own it. I'm pretty sure on Epic, because I feel like it was a free game on Epic. So don't fix it. Don't fix that. No, I think the only way you could fix it is by making it to where I didn't have to sleep. Then I could play more video games. You know? Good morning, Lady Iron. How are you? The Ludus Exchange. Ah, yes, this is bad. This is bad. Kids don't participate in slave trade, okay? Don't do it. The exchange offers 5 recruits each week. Recruits, yes, they're by recruits, we should be clear here on the horrors of the Roman Empire. These guys were not necessarily recruited. They didn't have a choice in this, all right? Use it to improve weak spots in your roster. Remember that a Ludus can hold no more than 15 gladiators, so you must first sell someone in if your roster is already full. Open Ludus Management. Ludus Management. Ah, yes, there's Spankimus Bicepsimus. There he is. Look at him. Standing over his documents. You would like it if you played it. I believe that. Working on designing a custom air gap smart home system. Everything stays on your local network. No more Big Brother. Learning embedded software things so I can flash my own code into microcontrollers. No more Big Brother systems. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So you're doing this for yourself? Is it like a passion project? In Ludus Management, you can improve your Scout, Doctore, Drill Master, and Physician, arrange special matches, and use other Ludus decisions. Proceed to the next step. Open the Tactics view. Okay, so I see here. We can... It gives a little pop-up about what these are, so we'll have to come back to this at some point. Oh, that actually can be hidden, so we can view this a little bit more. But, yeah, so each of these is a little bit of a... gives us a little bit of a benefit here, but it costs a lot of denarii. Tactics. Tactics to control your formation, each gladiator's combat stance, and their individual instructions. Good positioning can be just as important as raw stats. Oh, really? Dang. Guess we need to turn the air off then. At least soon. All right, so wait, I can tactic 1, tactic 2. All of these look the same, but maybe I have to change them. Oh, look at that. They slide into formation. Yes. Yes. Okay. We can do like a 2-2-1, and then I can save it as tactic. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you can change these. Welcome here, Jezraiah. Welcome here. Tactic 69. This one gets saved. And then, yeah, it's right there. Tactic 69. Cool. All right. Nice. Nice. League. All right. The league panel shows the current standings, promotion, and relegation positions and the season's leading gladiators. Leading gladiators, too. Where are we at? We're actually in the... Oh, we're all tied because it's 0-0 right now. That makes sense. So this is kind of like very sports ballified, huh? Cup panel. The Champions Cup is a single elimination 1v1 tournament held once per season. Every Ludus from every division participates, and progressing through the rounds provides valuable rewards. Oh, yeah. This shows who we're playing against. We're playing against the Emerita Eagles. Passion project, yeah. Potential future marketable idea if I can get it functioning as intended, but not. If not, it'll be a cool feather my cap should a recruiter see it. For sure. For sure, for sure. What kind of technologies are you working on and learning about to do that? Currently working on leaving Google products behind, and a work thing is making me use Thunderbird with Gmail. Oh, really? Yeah, it is exceptionally difficult to separate from Google, that's for sure. Man, I'm just like chugging through this coffee. It is not going to last the whole stream. All right, the market. Prepare for your first match. Gladiators without weapons fight unarmed. Buy 5 weapons in the market, then equip 1 weapon on 5 gladiators in the roster. The day cannot be advanced until both tasks are complete. Okay. So we need to get weapons. It seems like these are the only one that are highlighted. Or no, these are okay. They're not as bright as this. So dual daggers, that's freaking so cool. All right. What is, let's see, how many, I have 1,000 denarii. I may have to just do weapons. Weapons. I may just have to do either a stone axe or a club. 80 denarii. Those are the only ones that I can afford. If I have to buy 5 weapons, I have about 200 denarii per weapon. So I could do at least like, there's a Thracian weapon here. Is that pronounced Sika or Sika? I assume it's Sika, but I don't actually know. We could buy some more expensive weapons for a couple of them and then go cheap on the rest. So I think maybe I'll do that. The thing is, though, I got to take a look at my roster. If I'm fighting the top 5 HP here, Titus Virginius. Whoa, okay. That's a hell of a name roll there. All right. Thorstein, son of Thorleif. Mundel, son of Armin. Scipio Octavius Paglinus. All right. Hey, morning, Ursa. How you doing? The garlic smell is so strong. What? Yeah, no, you see Titus Virginius. That's what it says right there. So if we do the top 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one does 37 damage. Actually, a couple of them do like upper 30s. 37, 38, 36. Strength is 24. This one may be Andreas of Corinth. Maybe my future star here. It doesn't have the most HP, but look at that. Strength 24, damage 37. Oh, then again, endurance not so good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is maybe this isn't maybe he is, maybe isn't. I don't know. It's just we got to find out how this works. So, in that case then, let's go to the market. We're going to buy at least a couple weapons that are a little bit more, but I'm going to buy 3 clubs. Can I use this to... There we go. We can buy multiple at a time by using the slider. 3 clubs. Okay. And I have 760 for my other 2 weapons. So I'm going to go with one of the... let's see here. Maybe... Ooh, dual daggers are 360. Blocks shield. Dual wield +5. I think I should buy one of those, but that leaves 400 for the next 2. That's fine. That's fine. Right? Then we could buy 2 of the stone axes. So let's buy 1 dual dagger. And let's buy 2 stone axes. There we go. I have 10 denarii to my name. Don't say I don't invest in my gladiators. This is not the same game that Spooky played. It is not. God, I'm tired. It seems to be a common theme today. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay, so then I go back to my roster, I think. Gladiator view and wait, how can I let's see. So if I use it recommended I use the top 5 in HP. So if I go here, I can equip a stone axe. Do I just drag it down? Yeah, I drag it down to the weapon slot. And yeah, Titus Virginius Marcellus now has a stone axe equipped. Okay. Is this the same? So, okay, so they are sorted here. I'm just curious now. If we go to the Gladiator view, we have Titus. Then we have... Uh-oh. Hang on. So it's not... If we're going to cycle through them, we'd expect Titus, Torstein, and Mundel. Titus, Andreas. Furious. Okay, so I don't know how this... I don't know how this one works. We can change their names, though. That's pretty cool. If I wasn't short on time-ish, I would probably change some of the names. Maybe we'll make some names as we go. We got to see how they fight first. I can't be bestowing names upon them until I know more about them. You know what I mean? Okay, Torstein also going to get the stone axe, and then let's go with Mundel. You're getting a club, Mundel. I've already determined that, I've already determined who my future star is, and he gets the, yeah, Andreas of Corinth is going to get the dual daggers here. Yep. My future star, Andreas of Corinth. And, let's see, then we also get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Scipio has a club. Wait, who did I miss? Who did I miss? Oh, I did buy... Wait a minute. I bought 3 clubs, didn't I? Okay, I have an extra weapon. We'll give this to Horemia of Luxor. There you go. I put... I bought too many weapons. I don't know what I was thinking there. Building most things in .NET and C#, Nano Framework for the microcontrollers, MQTT for Internet of Things, Maui for a tablet app for manual controls, voice-to-text canned voice responses like Alexa. It's ambitious and big, but I'm enjoying the learning of it all. Yeah, that is ambitious. I like it, though. I like it. I feel like all these men have something in common. Can't quite put my finger on it. That does seem to be the case, doesn't it? There are only, let's see. Not all of them. Not all. Well, I remember kind of olive complected. I suppose that is a good thing, though. That could be a good thing. I mean... Certainly there would have been black gladiators, right? But also I kind of understand. It would be maybe also not a good thing to be enslaving the race that's most well known for being enslaved. Also learning Docker containerization because apparently that's a crucial skill. School forgot to mention. Oh yeah, that is actually a good one for sure. Spanktitus Butticus. Well, our Lanisa's name is Spankimus Bicepsimus. So there you go. I was pretty proud of that one. But all right. So I successfully equipped everybody, and I think I just go to match, right? Hopefully it'll teach me what to do from here. Wait, I'm only choosing 3 gladiators. All right, well, we got to choose our future star. We're choosing Andreas here. I'll probably just go with one of these other tactics. I don't know if this is the best one. Maybe it is, actually. Okay, then let's go Titus Virginius as number 2. And we'll go Torstein number 3 there. So we've got our 3 gladiators. It's going to be Titus and Torstein up in the front line, and then Andreas is going to come in from the rear and what am I saying? Confirm selection. Let's do this. Ayo. Ayo. I'm curious to see how strategic this game is going to be. You know? Thought you said foreskin? What? All right, I can start the match.
Though we stand far from the heart of Rome, tonight the torches blaze in the 2nd division of the Provinces League.
Okay. We've got an announcer.
Burns brightest. For every strike and every cheer carries the promise of rising higher. This is the proving ground where warriors begin their climb toward eternal renown. presenting the first team stepping forth into the arena. Hardened in the crucible of the arena, warriors born of blood and sand, the Gades Gladiators.
Blood and sand.
Second team, facing them across the sands. Silent hunters of the night, their eyes pierce the dark and their claws strike true. The Ludunum Lynxes. Steel will clash, dust will
Ludunum Lynxes.
But the provinces, the spirit of Rome itself watches on. Raise your voices, good people of Rome, for the battle begins now.
Spartacus, Blood and Sand. I love that show. That's actually why I really wanted to play this game. I freaking love that show. Okay. Fight, fight, fight. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Yeah, and now I'm curious from this view. I don't know how much I'm going to have to do with actually controlling them. Nothing, apparently, at least to this first battle. Get him, Andreas! Andreas actually took the first hit there. Andreas is about to... Oh my goodness, absolutely freaking working him over. Yes! Yes! Andreas! Murdering them! I told you! My future star! He's my future star! You just watch. You just watch. Okay, hang on. No, you didn't see that. Never mind, never mind. Listen, he's still green. He's still... Like, the rookies are going to make mistakes, okay? But look at that! 2 kills for Andreas! Andreas, the assassin. My goodness. An absolute bloodbath on the sands. Ludunum Lynxes has won the battle. All right, so we have a little bit of... Yeah, they also made a game for it. Yeah, did you play it? Because I played it back in the day, but it does not exist anymore, I'm pretty sure. Or, well, maybe it does, but I don't know if there's a way to play it if it does. It was pretty cool. It was maddening, though, as well. All right. Leave arena. Also, I assume they're going to heal. Forstein's at 183, so that'll be important. I kind of want to keep an eye on the healing here. Okay. Tier 7 win prize. We earned 250 denarii, and we also got 6 earnings from our fame and 10 treasury. So, oh no, treasury is what we already had. So we got, why did we get 6 earnings from fame? And people just throwing money at us? Is that what it is? Tier 7 renown from match 8. We're up to 8 renown. I don't know what that means. Items returned to stash. Does that mean the gladiators are not currently equipped with them anymore? All right. Okay. Yeah, look at that. 359 damage. Oh, Titus Virginius was pretty solid, too. Pretty solid, too. Cool. All right. And I don't know what this means. Is this fame? Fam is 3? Pretty sure it was on the 360 arcade only. Yes, I think so, too. Played a bunch of it way back then. It just kind of disappeared. It wasn't bad at all. It wasn't, yeah. Limiter and compressor are really doing their work. Was I getting muted there? Yeah, I do need to tinker with my mic settings again. Sometimes it just totally, it still cuts me off, and I don't really know enough about audio to fix that. Oh, it just capped. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But what I don't like is when I'm getting excited about something and it just totally cuts my mic off. I don't really know how to fix that. Hopefully one day I can. But all right, let's return to the hub. I could have viewed the opponent team and I didn't do that because why waste my time on those losers? All right. Okay, this tells me a little bit recap of everything around the league. Everything around the league. That's pretty cool. All right. Is there anything else I would want to do then? Do I go... Because I can go to the next day. We don't have another match until day 4, so we have some time to kind of recover, it seems. Oh, this is a little journal, huh? Earlier today at the Forum Town Square, Spankimus Bicepsimus was presented as the new Lanista of Ludunum Lynxes. The reactions of the crowd were mixed, to say the least, which was to be expected considering the difficult times Ludunum Lynxes has lately been through. Hopefully things will now turn around with Spankimus Bicepsimus being in charge. I didn't even mention a single thing about him being a former gladiator who won his freedom. Huh. It's almost like that that is entirely fanfic. So we can look at the at who won what. Okay, we got a little, you know, just some flavor text here. Ludus Exchange is now open. Ludus Exchange has new recruits, 5. We didn't actually do any recruiting either. So, I do see all of these guys have relatively low HP compared to the ones that I had before. But we can recruit some more. The only thing is I don't know. I already have 15 out of 15 gladiators. He said to Bella. What? What? If I go to my Ludus, set up a training matches. I can set up training matches, exhibition matches, invite Barber and Taylor, refresh my appearance, or I can retire from Ludus. That brings in a new person. Okay, we can't afford any of the upgrades because we're poor. We could change the tactics though. Hey Thriller, good morning. How the heck are ya? How the heck are ya? Oh, that was my backup alarm I was using over the weekend. 8 a.m. We can look at the league. Look at that. On top. Lugdunum on top, baby. Let's freaking go. Top 5 famous gladiators. Andreas is #1 right now. He's a rising star. A rising star. Can I compare him to... I cannot look at other people's gladiators, but there's a world panel that's coming soon. There's a cup panel. Okay. I don't know what this means yet. View prize pool. Round 1. Final gets 12,800 denarii. So if you win in the final, you get 12,800. But even if you lose, you get 6,400. That's pretty good. We definitely would like to make the final. All right. If we go to our roster, it does still show them as being equipped. That was a question I had. If I go to Torstein, he was at 183 HP, but it looks like he might be recovered now. It seems that way. I don't see anything that says his HP is back down to 183. That is good. Now the question becomes, if we look at our roster, do we want to swap anybody out? This is a 19-year-old. Bro looks like he has seen some crap in his 19 years. Tired but good. Tournament went great. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that the tournament went great. Also, wait a minute. How is this guy up to 460 HP now? Did I miss something? I can recruit him for 20 denarii? If I try to click this, my roster's full. Okay, so if I go to my roster, and I just say, okay, Furious, Cicero, Barbatus. We're done. Sell Gladiator for 10 denarii. Or I could retire him as my Doctore. Right-click to view the traits this Doctore could teach. Is a Doctore better than no Doctore? He can teach these two here. So Brawler, tier 1 to 3. And he can teach them weak. I don't want them to be weak. How long have you been 19? A while. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and... Sorry, Furious, Cicero, Barbatus. Okay, so now if I do that and I go back to the exchange, I can buy this 19-year-old Avitus Gellius Varus. He's loyal and he's Roman. He's Roman. Okay. See, but he has 460 HP. Is that kind of, for only 20 denarii, is that kind of a cheat code here? His vitality is fairly high. His damage is the lowest of everybody up here, but he's only 19. Like, he should only get better. Carthaginian. We got a Carthaginian there. A barbarian. Yeah, I feel like some of these could easily be swapped out here. It said early game, it's best to go with gladiators that have higher HP. I can buy this 19-year-old. What? You know, to be the pool boy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Listen, I did not claim that this is, you know, this is an ethical game. I did not claim that in any way. But, all right. I think maybe we just start with that. I don't know what I'm doing, so before I get too deep in the woods and quote-unquote recruiting, I think I will just go ahead and go to the next day. All right. So now if I look at this, we've got... Uh-oh, some people are losing loyalty. You're only 99% loyal? How do I make you most loyal? I could retire you as the Doctore. Gladiator has no traits can be taught as Doctore. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because you're just Roman and you're... That's just your combat experience. Yeah, you don't have any traits. Okay. Do these recruits don't refresh until you've got 6 days. Okay. Maybe I recruit one of these to be my Doctore, actually. But I'd have to... Well, okay. In that case, then, yeah. I should probably get a Doctore. Because it says no Doctore appointed. So, yeah. That would be good. That would be good. Okay, let's get a Doctore. But we got to choose one of these people to be retired here. I don't want it to be one of my highest HP people. So maybe somebody around here, like Magnus, son of Leofric. Unathletic. That's a trait it would teach. Yeah, he would teach to be unathletic, 20% less dodge chance. You want good veterans to be Doctore? You do. You do. But I wonder if just anybody is better than no Doctore, you know? But maybe not. I guess we're going to find out. The 19-year-old that I acquired actually has a pretty good trait there of being loyal. Negative 50% loyalty loss. That's a good one. Showman, plus 25% fame, but fame gain, but cannot wear a helmet. Okay, that could be a decent one. Yeah, maybe Fridleaf, son of Fridleaf. It's very, and he's a barbarian. Yeah, maybe we retire this one as Doctor. They're only 25 though. Let's see. Anybody else have a positive? That's a negative one. Negative one. No traits. No traits. Negative. Okay, that one has 320 HP though. So negative. Horemia of Luxor is my like next highest one. 15% damage and 50% dodge, but plus 50% post-match energy loss. Ooh, okay. But he's strong. Plus 10% damage and plus 10% max HP. That could also be good. That could be good. Maybe I retire Horemia of Luxor since I just acquired a new one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna retire you as the Doctore. I don't know what I'm doing here anyway. Let's see here. Action cannot be reversed. Let's see. And how old are you? A 21-year-old Doctore. Incredible. Yep, we're doing it. Okay, so then if I go into training view, look at him. He looks like he knows what he's doing. Okay, so possible traits to teach. He can teach them how to be oh wait, plus 0.5% daily chance of getting big game player and plus 0.5% daily chance of getting strong. Oh, shoot. Okay. If I do an individual focus, we gotta, let's see, Andreas. Where's Andreas? Andreas is our future star. Andreas of Corinth. Oh, his agility needs work. Work on his agility. Can he do this? Can he train with everybody? Let's see. That's not costing me. It's making a money sound when it does that, but it's not actually costing me. Okay. Let's train endurance there. And strength here. And strength. You can only have one focus per, which makes sense. Okay, we'll go another strength. We'll go agility here, kind of trying to make these guys balanced, I suppose. I don't know that balance is really what you want, though, to be honest. So in that case, let's go with more endurance here. Let's go with more vitality, I think is what that is. Balance is not really what you want. You've got multiple gladiators fighting in the arena. They balance each other. Okay, in this case, we'll go with some endurance. These ones are locked because the Doctore is not strong enough to help with that. Okay, Titus Virginius is going to work on vitality. Avitus Gellius. This is my 19-year-old here. Let's work on your strength. He's a bit of a project. He's got tons of HP, but he needs some work. Magnus, son of Leofric. Endurance. And strength for Scipio. There's a lot to manage here with 15 gladiators at a time. I understand though. These are capped by my Doctore being not the best in any of these traits. That's how it works. So these right here, he can work somebody up to level 20, 23 in endurance, 21 in agility, and 35 in vitality. So, can you get rid of your Doctore at any time? Yes. Actually, I don't know. I feel like I saw that somewhere. It was in the... it was somewhere. Yes. Ludus. Ludus upgrades. I swear I saw that somewhere, and I don't remember where I saw that. So, we're going to say no. Let's say no now. Oh, and I can get another gladiator. So, let's go back here. 300 HP. Falk, son of Vigo, is reckless. A reckless barbarian, a 24-year-old reckless barbarian that does 45 damage. That's kind of a lot. We're going to take him. All right. It's plural me. Gotta let some of these fellows get ground up in combat, like into sausage. I like their panties. Aren't they nice? Plural me. Sugar daddy with higher stakes. All right. So if now I'm really curious. How do I get rid of my Doctore? I swear I saw it, but I could have just been... Was it in the market? It couldn't be in the market, right? Great start to my day here, Erectus. Been too long. You said Andreas a while ago. Oh, I got it. But I didn't say... Wait, does everybody else know your name? Am I okay to say that, or... I think if I just retire as a new Doctore, I think that will override my my existing Doctore. I guess that's what my thought was, but I don't actually know. So if we go to training view, training strength, I'm curious how quickly this goes up. So if I go to the next day, okay, his strength did not go up. Oh, this one does not have a. Oh, that was my newest gladiator there. I can only train endurance. Okay. And I don't know how long it takes to train. Upgrade to level 2 is 1,000 denarii, but then daily XP gain becomes 1 to 10%. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't say Andrea's, you know? But it's kind of like plural you. You are right. Morning, Spooky and Iron. Ursa, did you have a good weekend? Okay, I feel like I should be doing something else, but if I also... Let's see, hang on. There was... What was it? At the home page here. So we have a match tomorrow. Aha. These tell me... Horemia of Luxor has retired from active competition and was appointed as Doctores of Ludunum Lynxes. This is sort of a little bit of a log here. I don't see... Is there a way to go back in days? I don't see a way to do that. Now, interestingly enough, too, yeah, I can't actually click on these days to go back. And it seems that, that's a message for like the little, icons there or ones that were unread. But I don't know how to go back and see. Maybe there's no reason to. Maybe these are all the ones, like once they're seen, they go away. Oh, okay. This is like an update log here. So it is bottom to top. Bottom to top here. Okay. So that's where we get our news right here on this menu. Now, what's kind of interesting is we've got this status banner at the top, but it actually overlays some other stuff here. Now, in this case, it's not too bad. Just kind of visually confusing, I would say. But I like my real name in your mouth. What? What? Put my real name in your gosh dang mouth? All right. I don't think there's anything else I can really do on a day-to-day basis. Market limited to tier 1. Hire an antiquarian to unlock tier 2. We could give some people like shields and stuff, but I'm just not... I don't have enough monies for this. But maybe we just start equipping our star gladiator and leave everybody else to fend for themselves. We show clear favoritism from day 1. Hello, beautiful Kirk. How the heck are you doing? 50-50 work Saturday and feel like poop yesterday, but it was at least chill. And the dinner I made was super tasty. Nice. It looked awesome. Could I have some people QA for me? Could I have some people do some QA for me? If you checked out the quest, or sorry, the change log update, LudusMcGudus has some added functionality. I would like some help testing that, because I'm not really able to test everything extremely well while running on my PC. One of those things where we test better in production, you know? Particularly the clipping is one I'd like to test today. I'm going to try to get LudusMcGudus' logs ready, though. Okay. I'm ready. Just ready to go home already. How are you? I'm doing okay. A little tired today. We're kind of all talking about it. Sleep was not great last night for me. Nelly was giving us some fits. But yeah, good thing you have the loyalty buff. Well, he's the one that's already loyal, I think, right? Or wait, was that the new guy? No, he was. Yeah, my star is the most loyal. Okay, let's give him a. We can't afford much. I'm sure he'll understand. Let's give him this, let's see. The pants are 190 denarii, and they give 4 defense. That's what we'll buy. We bought pants. All right, and then we go into our roster, and we go to Andreas of Corinth, and we give him the pants. Sorry, you no longer get to see his tidy whities. Okay, so if you're going to test out the clipping for me, do an exclamation clip, space, and then a number between 5 and 60. And actually, if a couple of you want to try this around the same time, that would be another good test. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Now, if you wouldn't mind, Iron, try replying to that message. Okay. Try replying to that message and just give it any title. It could even be like a test or, you know, whatever. Just give it anything. 7-second test. Okay. Okay. It did not like the reply to that. Okay. Couldn't find the thread message ID. I'll make a note of that. Okay. So could you try, let's see, did Spookies hasn't failed. Yeah, let me see. Let's see. And also it did @iron. That's kind of interesting. It didn't tag properly. Okay, let me make notes. These are things I can't test live because you can't do clip creation if you're not live. This is good. This is good. Spooky, stop copying me. No, I like this. I like this. It shouldn't be because you both did one. Should not be. Let's see here. Yeah, your clips were 11 seconds apart. So that's actually good. You want to try doing another test we should do is exclamation clip, and then less than 10 seconds go by another exclamation clip, because it should block that from happening. Yours were 11 seconds apart. and then also maybe not replying within 2 minutes to see if it does anything else. Because what it's supposed to do is supposed to give a default title to the clip. Chand, hello, good morning. How are you doing? It's supposed to give a default title to the clip if you don't reply in 2 minutes. And that would be another good one. Someone else has to test the 10 seconds after. I don't know. I can't remember how I said that. I think anybody could. I think anybody could, actually. LudusMcGudus shouldn't let you do like a rapid fire clip. Let's. Now Spooky went away. Spooky hates us. Just you do it twice. Just you do it twice. We may have a bunch of test clips if any of these do end up working. That's okay if so. There you go. Okay, that's good right there. That's so good. Iron, I'm still working on Iron's clip. There you go. I went on Iron to do it twice. No, it could be anybody. It's supposed to be anybody. So that basically I don't end up with, like, say something cool happens on stream and somebody tries to clip it. I didn't want like 5 clips of the same thing. So it's supposed to have a bit of a cooldown, which it does. I like that feature. I like you. That's smart coding. You're smart coding. You nailed it. Okay. It doesn't seem... Okay, clip creation started. Why is it going for thread message ID? Okay. For some odd reason, it has not. We are smart and he likes us. For some reason, it does not like... So what I'm trying to do is make it to where like whichever started. So in this case, like Iron did exclamation clip, right? So LudusMcGudus replies to that one. And in order for him to listen to the reply and know whose reply it was, it has to like kind of refer to the original clip. And that's what it's trying to do here. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's trying to go through the queue now. So when you did exclamation clip, it gives 2 minutes to go through the queue, give you time to name it. So that enhanced clipping feature is pretty advanced. Like it's pretty complex. It requires kind of a lot to work. So I'm kind of curious if, but this is good data for me to work on. So thank you for testing that for me. And it's going to keep doing clip creation because we have, I forget how many clips are in the queue, but yeah, it's going through them. So that will stop eventually. I don't remember how many clips we tried making, but once all those are through, it'll stop trying to make clips. So I like QA. I like you. We're smart and he likes us. You're right. You're gosh dang right. All right, we'll come back to that tomorrow then and give it a shot. Was there anything else I had mentioned here too? The only other ones were like we added the search logs and last log, and you can update your quest logs, which we've already tested. So yeah, we'll come back tomorrow and try out the enhanced clips again. But this is really good information for me, so I can actually go through these. Wait, I also like you, and I like you. We like each other. We really like each other. All right. So, appreciate that test, my friends. Thanks for allowing me to get slightly distracted there. I'm back down to 46 denarii. What is... Oh, 8 is my renown. So I think all I can do is go to the next day. However, I'm curious when these are going to go up. A sword bear. Yippee. Thank you so much, Swordy. 32 months. My freaking goodness. How was your weekend? How's your day? How are you? How are things? At Ursa, I like you. Oh, Mersa doesn't like me though. Dang it. I don't know how quickly these will go up. Daily XP gain is just 1 to 5%. So I assume that's just going to take a while. Until I upgrade my... I don't know what I'm upgrading here. I guess I'm upgrading my like training facilities. But yeah. Anyway, okay, let's go to the calendar view here. And we are on day 3. It's going to be a match with the Emerita Eagles. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, but here we go. It's a match day, baby. If we look at our roster, how we doing? How we doing? Titus is at 91%. Andreas is only at 94% energy, but that is better than the others. It was a 3v3. I don't know how many are going to be in today's match. I do not know. Mersa hates me. Weekend was fairly low-key, but good. Day is just starting too soon to tell. Me is doing solid so far. I'm glad you is doing solid. All right. Then in this case, let's see. I still want to put Andreas out there. He's the best we've got. But hang on. Our young blood here. No, I think I need him to spend some more time in the Ludus. We go to the match. Is that the only way we find out who's going to be in what? Champions Cup round 1? See, this one says match 2v2. So if this is a Champions Cup, does that mean that was a 3v3? Maybe this is 5v5? I guess we're going to find out. We'll just hit go to match. I don't think there's really anything else we can do. I don't have any money. This still hasn't updated yet, so let's go to the match. What? Never iron. Oh, this is a 1v1? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay. I have no idea how good anybody's gladiators are. Do I just go with the one with the highest HP? Which is Avitus. That's my 19-year-old. He's not very good otherwise. This guy is 19. Just let that sink in. Listen, you never became famous. You never become famous if you don't at least risk it a little bit. This is the Champions Cup round 1. We don't want to lose in the round 1. He looks 20 at least. We got to put our boy out there. We got to put our rising star, Andreas of Corinth. But then again, he is our rising star. You know what I mean? Like who's our Crixus here? Who's our Crixus? Not informed about Ludus Twitch's butts. No, Rollin. But hey, welcome in. Welcome in. You said hi? Oh, Mersa. Yeah, Mersa. Not Ursa. Okay. Our Crixus is... I wish I had a slightly better view of this. I guess Titus Virginius would be our Crixus, but he is at 91 energy. It is a little bit scary. Scipio hasn't yet been in battle. Torstein was pretty solid. Yeah, I guess Titus Virginius is truly our Crixus at this point. So maybe we let Titus go first. Turns out I was the quite white one. I think the variation slightly tan to pale is probably the safest. They could have tried it. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. But your Lanista can be very dark of skin. I think is very cool. You can also be a lady. I'm going to go with Andreas. You know what? Listen, I just got a feeling about this guy. Everybody's telling me all around the town. They're like, that Andreas guy. Yeah, sure, he's loyal, but he's never going to amount to anything. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Trust in Spankimus Bicepsimus. That he knows talent when he sees it. He knows talent when he sees it. In Beformed. Also, I just realized that. Rollin was not in Beformed. And I'm sorry about that. I I wish I could do something about it, but I cannot. Okay. Oh, look at this. We're at 374. Okay, can I look at this? We got the advantage in HP. Oh, look, he has a shoulder guard, but he doesn't have any pants. Okay, can I? Oh, I can control. Oh, God, I can control the camera, but I don't really know how to do it. Andreas took a hit. Okay, there needs to be a tutorial on how to. Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. Hold right mouse, and then you can kind of zoom in. Come on, Andreas. Come on, Andreas. The hope of the Ludus is on your. He's not very good at dodging. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, Andreas. Yes, a block. Yes. Andreas. Yes. Oh, we're chugging. Did that help at all? Is it my green screen? Yeah, it's the green screen. Dang it. All right. I hope we didn't miss that in the recording. We need Andreas's legend to grow. Look at him. He's still out there celebrating. He just keeps moving closer and closer to the wall. Will he eventually go all the way to the wall? Or is he's really just hyping up the fans. Look at this. Yes. All right. Seems to have made it better. Okay. I will not use the green screen. I was a little bit worried about that, but all right. Wait, his strength and agility went up. His fame went up. Fame is maybe how many people he's killed? I don't know. He did take a lot of damage, but he did more, thankfully. We earned 124 from that match. Not amazing, but we did get a lot of renown because it was the Champions Cup round 1. All right. Seems to have made it better. PSL drops tomorrow. Octi, hello. Hello, hello. And wow, it drops tomorrow. It's still August. I feel like this happens every year. Don't they move it up like a couple days every year? I don't know. Coach Spankamus. The hope of the Ludus is on your Buddhas. From the windows to the walls. Wait, what? So the PSL drops down my... What? Bristol, good morning. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, round 2 draw is finished. Lugdunum Lynxes will face off against Lutetia Germanus on day 11. Okay. Okay. Andreas of Corinth of Lugdunum Lynxes struck down Nojmet of Perbast of Emerita Eagles, securing passage to Champions Cup round 2. This also means that Emerita Eagles' journey in this season's cup, Champions Cup, ends here. Wow, so yeah, that was really the whole fate of the Ludus's, you know, I guess Champions Cup did really truly ride on Andreas. Okay. He's our rising star, though. Basement was dry this morning, but waking up to the sound of rain used to be relaxing, and I'd like that back. Oh, dang. Balls? Feel like that was mispronounced? No, it wasn't. Absolutely not. I totally crushed that. Totally crushed it. There'll be no questions. No questions. Okay, the only problem is I didn't really get a lot of money. I like money. We didn't get a lot of money from that. So that's the only downside. Okay, we should be getting new recruits in the Ludus Exchange here. Oh, in 3 more days. Training view. Has anybody done anything in training yet? Has anybody had any success? Aha! Well, that wasn't because of... I don't think that was... Well, I guess that's kind of how it works, though, isn't it? He got XP. So this is kind of like an XP boost, basically. But I don't know how much XP you gain any given day. Your training. I don't really know how that works. I understand. Yeah, that's not great. I wish you could wake up to the sound of rain and be excited about it, not dreading it. Professor, hello. There are plenty more downsides. They just haven't revealed themselves yet. Just wait. Just wait. Oh, I will wait. Okay. League. Okay. What do I see? The cup panel. Here we go. Yeah, round 2, upcoming fixtures, day 11. Day 11. We've got 6 more days to prepare. Lutetia Germanus, is that how you say that? There are a lot more Luduses on this than I had the opportunity. The Cume Cyclops, that's a pretty cool one. All right. Flip status is alive. Round 2 gets you 240, so it's just going to keep going up from here. Although not exactly doubling. Well, it does double except for round 3. That sort of breaks the... Yeah, it goes 120, 240. I guess it really should be 100, 200, 400, 800, 16, blah, blah, blah. But, all right. Okay, next day. Day 6. We have a couple more days. Is there anything to do? Doctori Breakthrough. Rabsakar Bar Gerbil gains strong... Aha! That was that 0.5% chance to pass on his trait. He did. So, in that case, that was this guy here. He is now strong and also unathletic still. Okay. Cool. So, did anybody else level up, though? No, still just Andreas because he fought in the arena. Yeah, I don't really know how that works. That must be what it is, though. We get 1 to 5% every day. So I'm wondering if they don't get any sort of boost at all. Or this is maybe not even a boost. This is just straight up how much XP they gain per day. So it would take, if they had 5%, it would take 20 days for them to gain a level, I think is how that works. But I don't actually know. That is my understanding, at least from context clues, not truly knowing. Finish the main story of Days Gone. I'll give it a grade of B. Oh, really? So, what holds it back from a higher grade? Day 7. I go here. Nothing happened. So now we go to the 2v2 versus the arrows. I don't know how to say any of these. New recruits in the Ludus exchange. Anything good? There's one here with 410 HP, 51 vitality, 34 damage for Azon of Potaida. Hello there, the True Keld. How you doing? Glad I didn't miss stream today. Last few streams you were done before I woke. Oh shoot! I mean it's early. You know what I mean? It's early, Crystal. No harm done there by any means, my friend. Let's see. Reckless, athletic, and Egyptian. Damage bonus when using dual wield weapons as an Egyptian. Ooh. A 20-year-old, 45 vitality, 26 damage. He's kind of middling stats, but I do like those traits. I do like the traits. What is this one? Disloyal, plus 50% loyalty cost, and weak? Why would you... And 30 years old? That is the same cost as this 20-year-old with these good traits? A lot of little things in the game that were annoying. The final battle was very easy. It's a beautiful looking game, but some of the mechanics are meh. That's kind of, you know, Dying Light. I didn't love the final battle in Dying Light either. It was quick time events. That was pretty off-putting. Kelt, did you have a good weekend? Okay, I am considering recruiting this one just for the solid fact of these traits are pretty good. But then I have to get rid of somebody else. I have another 19-year-old. I didn't realize that. Praxipos of Peros. Not really any particular traits. Yeah. Lower HP. This is Fridleaf, son of Fridleaf. I almost made him the Doctore, but he's a 23-year-old, 27 damage. The Showman, 25% fame game. Cannot wear a helmet. Character was very upgraded. I just rolled through the battle. It wasn't even the hardest part of the game. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Some of the mechanics are meh, though. It's one I'd been pretty interested in, but never made it around to. It's just, I mean, that's classic. I have so many games like that, but yeah. I mean, it still feel like if it was a B, it was probably still worth playing, though, right? You would say? You don't feel like you wasted your time? Okay. I have an 18-year-old. Plinius Scaevola Frontinus. Also pretty middling stats, but you're only 18, so like, you know, maybe, I don't know. I think this one is probably going to be my weakest one here. So maybe we just go ahead and, heavy training? I can do heavy training. Wait, start heavy training. Gladiator will be training for 3 weeks. 2% daily chance to learn 1 eligible trait from the Doctore. Ah, okay. I get it now. So heavy training. I wonder if that makes it to where they can't participate in battles. I should test that on somebody else. But this one's not going to be it. They're kicked out of the team. So let's get Osorkon of Luxor, the Egyptian athlete, reckless athlete. Yeah. Okay, and actually, I think I'll put him through the training, just to test it out. So let's do this heavy training. Or wait, hang on. We do training view first. Yeah, strength and endurance are below. Okay, yeah, let's try it. Training effectiveness is 125%. Wait, why? Why is that the case? Just because of his... I don't know why the training effectiveness would... I don't know why it'd be so effective. I clicked heavy training. Okay. Are you sure you want to start heavy training of Osorkon of Luxor? Gladiator training for 3 weeks. 2% daily chance to learn 1 eligible trait from the Doctore. Energy 0%. I don't understand that. I don't know what that means. What is this game? Bathhouse Simulator? Yes. Zordon? Wait, Zordon? I just discovered the show Silicon Valley. Somehow it passed me. I've not seen it, but I've heard good things about it. Conversation is troubling. Spent the weekend with under a 24-year-old Suburban. Replaced the fuel pump, charcoal canister, and evap valve only to learn it was the crankshaft position sensor. I'm sore and tired. Oh, dang. Holy crap. I'm excited that Once Human comes to Xbox in a couple days. I've heard good things. Once Human, I've heard good things too. Lutz, please watch it. It was seriously, I was seriously laughing out loud. Is that right? Yeah, I've not seen it. I've not seen it. How old of a show is it? I know it's been out for a good while. I also am kind of curious. Does this mean... How many traits can they have? I don't know. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Currently undergoing heavy training. 21 days left. Okay. Conflicting traits are automatically replaced. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. And then if I go to the training view, blocked from training because, yeah, he's basically got the eye of Doctore. So then if I go back to that Gladiator that was canceled training early, recovering from 30 energy. Okay. Because now I kind of wonder, should I have put the other one I just recruited on there? But that was Avitus Gellius Vernus. Only one gladiator can heavy train at a time. Strength, agility. Okay, so he would have been training strength and agility the most. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Avitus is going to get his training in the arena. How's that? All right. He's my up-and-comer. A 2v2, and we're going to put Avitus in the arena today. Silicon Valley, great show. It's on HBO. Anyone played Metal Gear Solid 5? I have not, but I think it's more so... I think the main reason I haven't played is because I haven't played any of the Metal Gear games. Not because I'm not interested. It came out in 2014. It was 90 plus the whole time. Seriously? That hot? Holy crap. That is way warmer than it is here. All right. Let's do our match here. Avitus is going to get his first crack at the arena here. Avitus there. And then let's see. I have no idea who we're going up against. I think we'll go with Titus Virginius. as his lead fighter here. Let's try this out. All right. You're a great show. No, you. Okay, look at this. Oh, a 200 HP? Yeah, we're going to start this. Sorry, announcer. We got battles to wage. Oh, man. Okay, Avitz is getting his butt kicked. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, good hits, good hits, good hits, good hits. Ooh, he's not very good at the tactics aspect. He just kind of puts himself right in the thick of things. Also, they're kind of ganging up on us. We're not 1v1ing it very well. They must do a lot more. Okay, come on, Avitus. Come on, we need a win here. Oh, it's not looking good. A good block, good block. Yes! Got him with the follow through, Avitus. Okay, you gotta join the fight. We gotta, yes, yes. Knock him off balance. Yes, keep knocking him off balance. No, Avitus! Our 19-year-old is dead, and so's our Titus. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? We lost the battle. We had so much more health than they did. No. Unreal. I have to imagine that was an upset. We still earned 150 denarii, though. These guys are downed. Wait, so they only die if they fail their roll. So how do we... Yeah, let's see here. Strength was 40 and 34. It doesn't show how much damage they do. Vitalities were, yeah, a little bit lower, I guess. Agility. Their agility, 11 agility, though. Dang, okay. I really don't know how that happened. More like Lucius Dedicus. Need to execute them to send a message. Need to see what it's like, though. I've not seen videos of it. Once Human. Crossplay to Learn allows both first and third person view, which for me is a major plus. Don't get started near as easy in third person view. Oh, you don't get startled as easily. That's how I attracted Lady Ghost. Is getting training in the arena like racing to get into shape? Yes. Yes. Virginius, what a loser. No, he's cool. Trust me. Yeah, we did a lot. I don't know. Yeah, Titus Virginius was not very good there. He was my more veteran guy, and he only did 137 damage. This guy did 625 damage. Okay. So, are they going to die, I guess? That's what I'm not really sure of. It'd also be kind of interesting I feel like they could have a view where you don't really need to toggle between these two. You should be able to show both, like, my team and their team on the same screen. Like, this maybe takes up a little too much space. But, yeah, I don't really know why it went so poorly for us. Oh, wait a minute. Their strength, I just realized their strength is 40 and 34. Our strength is 16 and 15. That's where it went poorly. Okay. When did you change your name to LudusMcGudus both, guys? Wow. Okay. Okay. Also, did they die yet? Have they died? Waiting for Magnatus. Exactly. So they didn't die. They succeeded their I don't even know what you call it. Their health rolls, their survival rolls. How do I see that though? Aha! Avitus Gellius Verus cheated death and rose to fight on. And so did Titus Virginius Marcellus. All right. We did lose, though, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. I did hear that we are not the best. We're not the best Ludus around. So, he's waiting for Magnatus, though. In this case, too, something else that's kind of interesting is these markers are for, like, unread logs, but we've already read these numerous times, so that seems to be a bit of a bug. These continue to show as being unread, but we've already read them. All right, well, nothing to do but go to the next day. And the next day again. I should try to equip somebody. Aha! Mundel, son of Armin, game strong. So our Doctori is actually doing us some favors. We are getting some traits from him. 2 traits have been assigned now, thanks to him. They didn't die. They just walk in circles and scream when they see sand. Ludes, probably. Champions Cup round 2. Uh-oh. Now I'm just concerned. What's the best thing I can buy for... We got to keep our champion in here. Andreas has got to be equipped with something else. He's got pants now, 4 defense. Let's see. We can afford something that's 300 denarii or less. A shoulder pad would be better than nothing. Let's see. What else? Shoulder pad is 3 defense. Let's see. 3 defense on the knee pads. 143. Let's see. Math is hard. Can I do... I can't afford both of those, unfortunately. But I could afford both of those. Knee pads and gloves. Simple boots. 2 defense there. Yeah, I think we need to buy the knee pads. Knee pads and the gloves. I can afford both of those. That's 289 denarii. Or should I get him a better weapon? Can you sell weapons? I don't know. Assume you don't directly control the first. Didn't seem to be the case. You don't control them. I thought maybe you did, but yeah, I should probably equip someone who doesn't suck. Well, okay, Andreas is my math is hard indeed. Andreas is my best fighter. So I've been giving him the gear. Yeah, I think I'll give him the knee pads and the gloves since I can afford both of those things. Yeah, I don't think anything I can afford. That one would be better because it is 190. Like it's a 3 defense instead of 2, but I'm 25 denarii short. But then again, maybe I could sell something. Hang on a second. Before we do this, let's go to the roster. One of these guys is equipped with. I could probably sell the club of somebody, maybe. There we go. Do that. I could sell this. I could sell the whole Gladiator, but how can I sell? Can I sell any equipment? Yes, I can sell this club. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to get him that chest guard instead. So this was Avitus. That was his club. Who's my weakest gladiator? Also, I was seeing Mundell has a club. We don't need him to have a club just yet. He's not fighting at this point in time. So back to the market, sell this club, and then we can afford this shoulder pad now, which gives us 3 defense. All right. Back to the roster. Andreas. Elbow things, I think. Knee pads. Knee pads? Those go on the leg. Oh, shoot. I messed up. He can't wear both knee pads and pants. Okay. Well, that freaking sucks. So I could have done the gloves instead. Dang it. Phone is autocorrecting its tail off this morning. A dumbass smartphone. Oh, you don't control the fight. Yeah, so I don't. No, unfortunately not. Anyone else having bad allergies at the moment? My dog is. Having bad sinus headaches, which are probably allergy related. Eyes are watering, mouth gets itchy, congested. All of a sudden, it's gotten bad. Dang. All of a sudden. Not the moment, but now that I've said that, I had to pop a Claritin. You didn't crush it up and snort it? Isn't that the best way to do it? Snort it up your butt, specifically? I thought that was the best way to do it. All right, then let's see. His defense is 7. Okay. We get him something else. I know I'm going to basically just like lose a lot of money on that, but let's see. I could get up to 109 denarii. That's not going to do it. The gloves are 146. Yeah, I should have. See, it doesn't say here, or no, it does, and I just didn't read it. Okay. So yeah, you've got boots slot, leg slot. Had I seen that, I would have not purchased it, but I did not read closely enough. The light armor is better than the shoulder pad in the same slot, but I just couldn't afford it. Okay. Well, then I guess we give knee pads to somebody else. Not Titus Virginius, because he just freaking lost earlier. Let's give these to one of our up-and-comers here. Let's see. Wait a minute. Andreas does 57 damage. Falk, son of Vigo, is our strongest. Let's go to Osorkon. There you go. Knee pads for your heavy training. There you go. For your heavy training. You're going to need those if you know what I mean. All right. Okay. I think that's ecstasy. Should have mentioned it's a Claritin suppository. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound awful, though. Or Osorkon these nuts. All right, we got to go to the match. Andreas is going to win us this match. I freaking hope. Andreas is hopefully back to 100% energy since I put those losers in charge. Andreas, yeah, he's back to 100% energy. Good. All right. Once again, the fate of our Champions Cup rests here on the shoulders of Andreas of Corinth, my rising star. If he dies, then I guess I don't have a rising star anymore. And admittedly, we are in a situation where our Ludus is not exactly the best Ludus. So I understand you're supposed to rise up the ranks, but it would be kind of tough to do that if you just lose 2 out of your first 4. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's see what happens. Come on, Andreas. We're risking it here. I wonder if we would get his, oh God, 620 HP. We may have made a mistake. He's got a weapon and he's still wearing his diaper, but let's see. He has the shoulder pad that we have. We just got to hope Andreas is going to get a lot more hits and a lot more block. This is not looking good. How do I back out? How do I back out? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, if you click on somebody, it kind of like auto focuses on them. Okay. Gosh, dang it. Oh, good start. Good start. Come on, Andreas. Oh, wow. He is way stronger. We are going to lose. This is not good. Whoever I was putting in here was going to get absolutely slaughtered. I had nobody that could have even possibly come close. Wow. Okay, he is downed, but he's not dead. Wow. Okay, we got no renown. We got 120. Oof. Yikers. Okay. Wait, there are lady gladiators too? I've not seen one yet. I've not seen one at all yet. He cheated death, though. I feel like this must be like a tutorial kind of thing where he gets the chance to keep fighting because I'm such a low level, maybe. We do not get to go any longer in the Champions Cup. So, yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a squash match. That was very quick. Does the game tell you how many died from embarrassment for being part of this Ludus? It did say that my Ludus is not very good at the beginning of the game. Equal opportunity slavery. Ouch. Welp. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what to do. I mean, we will get better people in the Ludus exchange eventually. I got to try to do upgrades and whatnot too. Medicus, though. What does that do? Oh, okay. Hire a Medicus. After each match, make 1 rescue attempt for every fallen gladiator. Okay. All right. I guess we just keep doing next day. What does 32 fixtures mean? Just here on day 18 is 32 fixtures. All right. Also, I don't know that there's really much to do on any given day since we're at least at this point, I don't know, maybe there's a way to earn some passive denarii, but we don't have a way to do that currently. The market isn't changing. There's an exotic trader. What is this? Bribe a centurion. What in the world? Brigand contract? Buy a contract with a local group of brigands. This will allow you to schedule exhibition matches against them. Requires 500 renown. Wolfmaster. Hire a Wolfmaster who can provide access to savage wolf-based exhibition encounters. Ah, this is what we'd want. The exhibition matches. Okay. Centurions and Praetorians. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're going to be fighting some way tougher battles here. Okay. Set up a training match or an exhibition match. If we do something like this... Okay, arrange a training match between your own gladiators. Gladiators can't die in a training match, but can still be injured. Okay, what do we do? An exhibition match. Set up a high-stakes exhibition match to further enhance your Ludus renown and gladiators fame. Exhibition match can only be arranged every 30 days. Okay. So, we can choose our number of opponents. The opponents can be... Oh, you have to buy the contract in the exotic market first. Okay, so I cannot do exhibition matches? Or am I just misunderstanding? It seems like those are the only opponents we have the choice of using. We can't just, like, bring in, I don't know, anything off the street. There are different arenas, though, too. So no exhibition matches can be done because my renown needs to be, I think it was 500. The brigand contract, I need 500 renown to buy that. Wolves, yeah, I'd be able to fight wolves to train my gladiators, but that's not going to happen for a while. Let's try a training match then. I'm curious if this must improve their stats somehow. So they can be hurt, but like they can't die, I guess. We'll just choose, it's 5-on-5 here, or well, it doesn't have to be, but let's just choose 5 that don't even have any weapons. Oh wait, they're going to be going against some people that do. Oh, never mind. I had an, oh wait, that guy's got a weapon. Hang on, this guy here has a weapon. Okay. 5-on-4 maybe? These are all sorted. They are sorted by HP, it looks like. So then, okay, this team is definitely going to be disadvantaged here. So let's give them Avitus, the young blood here. All right. Let's start this one. I have no idea how this is going to work. We're kind of learning by doing, you know? You should earn Denari from selling your weapons since no one knows how to use them. I need more strength. Like, all of my gladiators are fairly low on strength compared to the opponents I've faced. So, I'm curious if these training matches are going to do anything for that or not. Let's find out. We're just going to leave the camera, like, right here. It's a lot of just punching. And we are in our own Ludus, you can see. We're not in the arena. Okay. Avitus is getting a little bit of the upper hand there because, again, he's got the club. He's the only one with the club. Red team is down 1 fighter here. Down 2 fighters. Ooh, but see how long they take to close the gap over here? Okay, it's 3v3. 3v3. Avitus is going to have the upper hand with the weapon and the high amount of health, but it may not be enough. Oh, wait a minute. It's 2v2, but look how's it going to take Mundell to get over there? He got over there pretty quick this time. He got over there pretty quick. Oh, yeah. Red team's got the upper hand now. All right. It's going to be red team. Gonna be red team there. Okay, now here's the important question. Training match is finished. What do we gain from that? Because if we don't gain anything... We clearly didn't get any earnings and we didn't get any renown, naturally. These guys were downed. They did improve their skills, though. So vitality, endurance went up for some of these folks here. And then this one, we had like strength. Oh, yeah, Avitus had a bunch of things improve. So we do want to do training matches like every day. If we can. We can't do training matches on days where we've got a actual match coming up. But it does take their energy, so we don't want to use people that are going to fight in the main match. Yeah, that's what we got to do then. And then here's another question. So we did the training match here. You can only do a training match every 7 days. Wow, okay. So I can't do any exhibition matches, and I can only do a training match every 7 days. So then a lot of these days, I'm just going to be skipping to the next day, right? There's not really anything I can do today, for instance. I don't have enough money, and I don't have enough, or I can't hold any training matches. So all of these are kind of just, they are what they are. But now we have a 3v3 match versus the Corduba Centurions. And how do I choose who to use in this case now? And in this case, is this, so it's showing that Avitus leveled up? Does it still show that for Andreas? Yeah, maybe it just shows this for every season. Like this stays up here. I'm not really sure. More wolf murder, I see. Only if it benefits me greatly, which I can't even do it. So don't worry, Roland. All right. Gosh dang it. Taco Bell. Send me so many alerts lately. Like I'm not trying to stay a little bit healthy at least. Taco Bell's too freaking good. My highest strength level is Falk, son of Vigo. He just fought in that training match. And he doesn't have a weapon either. I'm guessing... Wait, I don't have any weapons left over. Alright, it's a 3v3. We're just going to see what happens. I don't know if the game is going to kill any of my gladiators yet or not. I don't know if it will. But everybody's kind of... Not everybody, but a lot of people are lower energy right now. Okay, it's going to be... None of these guys do a lot of... Or have a lot of strength. So we're going to put Titus Virginius in the front line along with Scipio Octavius. 2 axes and a club here. All the other people are a little bit lower energy. They're not at 100% energy at least. You know, we could put... let's try this, actually. Let's swap out... Block... Yeah. Block 30%, dodge 30%. Let's swap one of these guys out for... Yeah, we'll swap out Scipio. Okay. All right. I think those are the 3 that I went in the first match to. We'll see how it goes. I truly don't know. Okay, we've won 1, lost. They've lost 1. They won their last battle. Who was that against? Also, kind of interesting because, like, Lanistas would have an idea of what they're up against. We have no clue. We have no clue until we get into the arena. So, I guess we'll just start and see what happens. Okay, we got some higher HP guys than we've got. That didn't matter last time we did this.
From the heart of Rome, tonight the torches blaze in the 2nd division of the Provinces League.
Okay, we got a couple equipped guys, club, stone axe, and shoulder pad, and a club. Okay. We are overall better equipped for damage, but I am a little bit concerned. Wonder what their strengths are. I have no clue. Okay, we're starting, announcer. They do more damage than we do, that's for sure. And we're missing attacks. We gotta hit attacks. Oh my goodness. Andreas is doing well. Oh, he missed those attacks there. And then didn't dodge that. Oh gosh, now he's getting... Okay, I jinxed him because now he's getting absolutely slaughtered. It's not looking good for us. It's not looking good at all, but the tide could turn, maybe? If we could string together some attacks? No, it's looking terrible. How are we supposed to win? How are we supposed to win? We can't do anything. Ooh, good block. Okay. We got to focus our efforts on one guy. We got to dwindle their numbers. We got one down. Okay. Okay, the battle is not over yet, but it's looking not good still. Come on, boys. Okay, get him again. Get him again. You staggered him. Don't turn around. What are you doing, Andreas? And then they just both died at the same time. This is brutal. This is brutal. We actually made a pretty good battle of it considering how much more health they had than us, but wow, I don't know what to do. I guess the good thing is, yeah, we are taking our licks, but they are still improving every time. Even if they lose, they are still improving. Yeah, look at this. Strength 41, strength 39, strength 35. How are they getting... They're so much stronger than we are. So much stronger. My strongest guy is 26. Is there PvP in this? Are you battling IRL groups? I don't believe there's PvP. These are not real people that I'm fighting, no. In the club, we all fam. Wait, where'd that come from? That training thing you're not doing? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. If I go to my roster and I go to the training view, you can see some people have upgraded from training. So they're working with my my Doctore. Tell them not to turn their back to an enemy for starters. Yeah, they're not the smartest, unfortunately. But yeah, strength is just too freaking low. Too low. We've got a 31 here, so I guess maybe I just need to start equipping him. His damage is 45. Yeah, Falk, son of Vigo. We got to get you some. We got to get you some gear. In fact, let's get you the. We gave. Wait a minute. It was Sorkon. We got to take these knee pads from you. We got to give them to Falk. Falk, son of Vigo. So we're going strength here. Maybe strength is just the best stat. We got to get him a weapon. And see how that goes. So let's go to the market. We got 305. Let's just get him a, do we just get him a stone axe? Oh, clubs are still there. 195 denarii. Does 16 damage. Okay. Simple belt. There's a belt slot. Oh, I could have gotten that earlier, huh? Okay, let's get him a stone axe, maybe? I don't think any of these other ones are probably worth... That's an 18. Hang on, what sort of... He gets 10% damage bonus using axes and clubs, so we'll go with an axe then. Okay, but he also increases the damage amount he takes by being reckless. Okay, so an axe it is. 10% damage for the axe, which makes it, I guess, 17.6 damage. Pretty much the same as the Falc's, but cheaper. Okay. We're equipping him. He's my strongest. His damage is 66, so that is my best damage now, too. All right, Falk, son of was it Vigo? Falk, son of Vigo Mortensen, you're up next. All right. Okay, we took another loss. They all cheated death, which, yeah, I think the game is just refusing to kill my characters early on, which I appreciate because I don't know how else you're supposed to improve, you know? All right, what does 32 fixtures mean? Day 18 is 32 fixtures. I accept that, except in this case, it was just dying. It's called running away. Nobody said they were trained in when to run away. All right, 32 fixtures. Does that mean it's, is that one of the cup days, but I'm not in the cup anymore? Cup panel. Day 18. Yeah, it's got to be this. But I'm not a part of it because I already lost. We won the first day. Or the first round. That was cool. Actually won pretty easily. All right, the market is not... Let's see, market refresh in 4 days. Okay, Ludus Exchange has also refreshed. I probably need to keep an eye on that. There's somebody with 500 HP But their strength is 12. This is 220 with a strength of 43. So we probably need to try to get this person, but they're disloyal. Dang, 500 HP is a lot, but they're just not strong. 43 HP, 43 strength, 220 HP, 34 agility is pretty solid. Our Doctoria's not really going to be able to train that guy very much. But why not? He's disloyal. Who cares? What happens when they become fully unloyal? I don't even know. Let's see here. Who needs to be cut from the team? Scipio? I've got a bunch of guys that are kind of the same right now, huh? My lower HP guys, like this guy, Praxipos of Peros. This guy's very weak. He's 13 strength. Weak. But he is young, right? Praxipos is, he's 19. But I did not purchase this one here. Okay, you're getting sold, sorry. We're going to buy the other one here in the, another 19-year-old, 220. Yep, we're doing it. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do. Got a 12-pack, but his arms are wet noodles. Exactly. It's pretty bad, right? All right, you will be somebody we're going to throw into battle next chance we get. Your strength is way up there. We can only train endurance with our Doctore because you're too strong and everything else. All right. Okay. And then I can't buy you... Well, I can buy you a club, so I'm going to do that. All right. You get this club. And it probably doesn't matter because I don't think anybody can die at this point, right? Okay. We'll skip through our days. Avitus gained big game player, so he gets more fame. Okay. Cool. I know what this game is about. The whole buying and selling of people. Yeah. Are you saying but the whole buying and selling of people? Gladiator games. Yeah, that is kind of the... They're not really shying away from the language, though. You're buying and selling. You know? All right. Another day. We've got another match here in 2 days. Also, how many days are in a season? Is it 30 days or... Oh, 211 days are in a season. Holy cow. Okay. So we're not even close then. Okay, Ludus Exchange has new recruits. New recruits. Anybody good? 41 strength and 586. We've got to buy that one there. Colossus, plus 15% damage and plus 15% max HP, but minus 20% dodge. And they do well with a stone axe. Okay. Yeah, we got to get that one there. They are significantly better than anybody else we've got. Peter, son of Sigtrig. All right. So I also wonder if it's beneficial. Do we just try to... Do we just try to keep our numbers lower? Also, I think I'm going to go... Yeah, strength seems to be the limiting factor now. So I'm going to root out the weakest ones here. That was a 13 strength. Here's a 16. Linnaeus Scaevola. 16. We have a few that are 17s. Yeah, strength seems to be a pretty important factor here. All right, then let's go here. Recruit Peter, son of Sigtrig. Anybody else we would prefer? Or not prefer, but anybody else we should take over what we currently have? I have just enough denarii for one more. These ones are weak. It says they're weak, but their strength's actually pretty good. 234, 43 strength, 351, 30 strength. They've definitely gotten better, at least. So, okay. In this case, then, let's make sure they're getting training here. They actually can't learn anything because the Doctore is not strong enough. Okay. And that is just kind of, it is what it is. Training match can't be set up today. I'm probably fairly close to being able to do another training match, though. I can't afford any weapons, so let's just go to the match. Make sure that we're getting people that actually have weapons. Avitus got a fame boost, so we'll put Avitus in there along with Andreas. Oh, his energy is not back yet. So maybe not Andreas. We'll go Scipio. Oh, yeah, we got to put Falk in there. He's my strongest guy that's actually equipped right now. Or, oh, wait, and Admetus of Sparta. Let's put him in the back, though. He's... Put Avitus up front. There we go. All right, let's try that. They've lost one. Okay, they won their most recent one. Can't learn anything. I've said this about some of my students many times. Just look, it's actually tomorrow that one human comes out. Nice, okay. Are you familiar with Gabby? Wait a minute. Oh, he's got one way over here. Okay.
Tonight, the torches blaze in the second
I should probably look at doing other configurations, huh? Claudius. He put his weakest guy over here. Okay. All right, yeah. I get it. Okay, Admetus. We got to see how much damage Admetus does. He should do more damage than the rest. Okay, we're having some success over there. Moderate amount. These two have just blocked each other's attacks so far. There we go. 60. Yes. Oh, but then took 75 damage in return. Oh, wow. Okay, not good. Wow, he's already out. Okay. Admetus, not so great. We're about to lose another match. Amazing. Because there goes Falk. That was my other strong guy. Okay, so the strength is not all it's cracked up to be. We're not even going to knock a single one of them down. Is there anything else we can do to strategize? Yes, that was meant for you, Crystal. Have you ever They are the Indianapolis Colts of the Gladiator world? No, they are the let's see. The New York Jets, maybe? They're more like the New York Jets. They're even worse. Okay, we are at least earning some money from this, but maybe I should just keep taking the L's and not spend any money, because, yeah, let's see, 43, 32, and 18 on strength. They had 33, 38, 26. Agility, 26, 43, 41. 34, 41, 21. Okay, so not super overmatched in agility, a little bit, but not super. Vitality, 43, 51, 51, 53, 44. I don't know where I'm losing. I don't know if it's the starting portion there. It'd be nice, too, if I could tell the gladiators, like, don't go after that guy. Like, stay on the guy that you're fighting until his HP is all the way gone, then go after another guy. Because they keep switching opponents in a way that is not advantageous at all. But maybe that just has to do with their position on the field. I don't really know. Can't really even say the Lions at this point. They're doing a little better these days. Oh, the Lions are much better. Much better. Yeah, I think currently it'd be like maybe the Raiders. The Raiders were the worst team this past year, right? All three of them once again cheated death, which I expected. All right. Okay, so let's go to the next day. Can we do a training match? What is this? Massinissa Bar Sappho comes out of retirement for Carthago Nova Corsairs. Former Doctores of Gades Gladiators decide to seek a new adventure after being replaced as Doctore. Be interesting how this new adventure comes out. Oh, so when you get rid of a Doctore, they can then go join another Ludus? That is interesting. That is actually really interesting. Because I'm kind of wondering if somebody here would make a better Doctore. I feel like they might. My current Doctore is not very good. The only problem is you don't want to pass on any of these negative traits, which they could. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's just odd saying that for me. I spent so much of my life with the Lions not doing good. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true. They've been bad for a long time, but not currently. They're very respectable. A couple years ago, they were honestly probably the best team in the NFL, or at least one of. And as you know, it's not always the best team that wins the Super Bowl, of course, but they were one of the best teams for sure. All right. You got to get Peter, son of Sigtrig, in there, and he does best with an axe. So let's get him an axe from the market. Market did refresh, but nothing changed. Nothing changed at all. We actually can't afford an axe, so then we will not buy one yet. In this case, I can do a training match again. If I look at the day, I don't have anything going on for like another 6 days. So yeah, this is actually a great time for a training match. Let's do it. We will include Peter, son of Sigtrig, on one of them. And then I do probably need to spend some time with this, the tactics here. I think that will be important because they're currently all the same, and at least having some of them be different would be good. Peter will be out on one side. Maybe we'll do... Okay. Yeah, we'll go with all the unarmed guys, I think. Maybe we'll just do like a 2v2 or something. I don't want to... Well, then again, yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go every other. Every other here. Okay, there's team 1. There's team 2. Although I kind of do want to get Magnatus in there on one of them. We swap him out for... let's see. Oh, yeah, Magnatus. Let's swap him out for Magnus, son of Leofric. Leofric. There we go. Let's do it. It doesn't truly matter. They should all have enough time to heal back up. I think. This one will be interesting. I didn't pay close enough attention to... Holy crap. Peter, son of Sigtrig over there, our newest guy, beating the crap out of Magnatus, even without a weapon. Wow. Okay, so that... He is just better. He's just built different than the rest. All right. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Peter still does not... Look at his health. He's got the most of anybody for sure. He's just whooping up on Andreas with the dual daggers. He is much better equipped, Andreas is. But yeah, I guess Andreas has fallen out of favor with Bankimus Bicepsimus because Peter is on a rampage right now. My freaking goodness. I just realized, like, Titus Virginus has a bald spot on the back of his head. You see that? There. Oh, hang on. Okay, you're walking straight into his balls. Okay, I can't even see it. Yep, but blue team's gonna win this one pretty easily. They only lost Falk, son of Vigo, who I think was one of the only guys that was actually equipped with a weapon too. That is not gonna work, Ursa, but I appreciate you trying. I think clips are gonna have to be manual if done today. Like the full-on, using the built-in clipping feature from Twitch. I gotta fix a bug in that. Okay, Peter did not gain anything from that. Kind of a bummer. All right. A little ball kicking. I don't know, maybe it'll try. I mean, it's at least trying, but I think it's gonna fail just because it is there's a variable in there that I'm trying to reference in the code, and it's just not, I don't know if it's an improper reference. I'm not really sure, but it's not gonna work. But I will attempt to fix that right after stream. It's one of those things I can't test it unless I'm live, unfortunately. There are some things I could do to set it up, but I think it's going to be more trouble than it's worth to try to test it offline. All right, so some people did improve, I suppose. Yeah, let's look at our tactics here real fast. Let's try stance balanced. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Gang up on opponent. Yes, that's what... Okay, that's the problem here. It is... Our tactics are crap right now. They're all just balanced and we don't have any instructions. Okay. Aha! So this is really important here. Okay, how do I get this to go away? There we go. All right, let's work on tactic 69 because this is actually probably a pretty good one here. Actually got a super funny clip last night playing Wildlands. Still laughing about it? Yeah? All right. This is going to be good. This is going to be much better here. Okay. I kind of want to do, like, yeah, a bit of a triangle formation. So, there's no way to make it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's actually move this over one so we're more centered in the arena. Okay. So we kind of do this, like, this triangle formation here. And then number 5, let's go with a... we're going to make the... No, don't swap those. Or, well, actually... Yeah, I should do this because, yeah, okay. We want 1, 2, 3 here. 4 and 5, there we go. Okay. Number 1, let's make them aggressive. And they are going to gang up on whoever we're fighting originally. Number 2, we'll make them aggressive. Actually, we'll make these guys balanced. And they will... Focus on the weakest opponent. Same for number 3. Focus on the weakest opponent. Number 4 is going to be a defensive. And they're going to hold formation. Same for number 5. Okay. We'll try to give this one a bit of a better name. This is called the balls to the wall victory. Thank you for that, Ursa. Appreciate you doing the good old fashioned clip there until we get our clip functionality working properly. I'm gonna hopefully I should have some time to work on that today. All right, then in that case, this is now called the it's not the Bermuda Triangle, it's the biceps. I don't know. I don't have a clever name for this. Wait, what does this mean? Oh, undo. Okay. This tactic is called I don't freaking know, man. Go, we're saving it. Okay. We're testing it out because I don't know how this works yet. So, okay. We don't have a battle coming up for a while, so we didn't have to do that necessarily just yet, but figured why not. 16 fixtures that we're not a part of. How many days has it been? Does it keep track of this for us? Like if we go to the training match, yes, okay, so 2 days we can do another training match. Okay. I probably should retire from the Ludus. I'm not any good at this, but I won't. Every time we click home, it closes the scroll. All right. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, we got some updates here. Osorkon of Luxor gained big game players. So that's a fame boost. Heavy training completed. Okay. You can't lose any traits because you can only lose them. Okay, so Osorkon of Luxor gained 4 strength and 4 endurance. So it does seem that heavy training has some value. Now, what I'm curious about is, so Osorkon, he's at 18 strength and 23 endurance. Okay. All right. So heavy training is good, but only if your Doctore is pretty solid, because otherwise, like, the caps are too low, right? Cubicus triangle. At one point I haven't made into a clip yet. I threw a C4 totally an accident at an enemy and it physically hit him and killed him without blowing up. Oh, without blowing up? That's impressive. pinpoint accuracy. Okay, so yeah, he's another one that's pretty weak on the strength and doesn't do a lot of damage, but he does have a decent amount of... Oh, wait a minute. Increased survival chance when down by 1% per point. Is that why all my guys keep surviving? Because they got pretty good amount of vitality? Maybe? I don't know. Big game player. Oh, we get a plus... Let's see. Plus 15% dodge chance and plus 20% dodge chance on his traits. But his dodge is only 65% chance to dodge those? Wait, is that high or not? Oh, yeah, that's way higher than everybody else's. Okay, so we got to try to get Osorkon in battle at some point. He's also Egyptian, so he does best with dual-wield weapons, which is perfect because Andreas has fallen out of favor. So we give his weapons to Osorkon. His strength is quite a bit higher though than Osorkon's, but we gotta try it at least. Gotta try it. Okay, 59 damage, 330 HP. I don't know that he's gonna be any good at this, but dodging has got to be good. He's at 70% dodge, right? 30% chance to block, so those are important too. Otherwise, dodge chances are pretty low for everybody else. They're 45% for Avitus because he's a big game player. Oh, I misunderstood that. Big game player is, okay, plus 50% damage, plus 15% dodge, but more energy loss at the end of a match. Okay, I was thinking that was the one that had to do with the fame. I don't remember which one that is. Yeah. Okay. So, in this case, we have a match to do. I'll try to get Osorkon in there to see how big of like a 70% dodge. That's pretty dang high. He also is the least loyal. I guess because the training was so difficult on him. So in this case, then maybe we take... Let's make Andreas go through training too. Can training even help him actually? Can increase his agility only, and only by 2. So no, training will not be good for him. Okay. Yeah, maybe we make him the new Doctore. The strength is 27, so that's a decent boost. Endurance is plus 3 higher. Agility is a little bit lower, but vitality is the same. So maybe not. Maybe not. Honestly, Peter would make a good one, but he's going to be a better gladiator. He has pretty good stats all across the board. Relatively speaking. Okay. Anybody in here that's any good? Socrates? Pretty solid, but he's unathletic. And, oh, he is loyal. Okay. Pretty good. 35 strength, 53 vitality, 26 agility, 32 endurance. So in a fight mindset and ready to shoot him, and that totally shocked me when he fell over dead. It literally froze me and made me ask what happened because I couldn't believe what I saw actually happen. Yeah, that is pretty funny though. Have you ever played Chivalry by chance, Crystal? Chivalry? I think Chivalry 2, at least. I don't know about the first one. I'm sure it's similar, but I've only played Chivalry 2. Yeah, I'm kind of just wondering if I should go after one of these people as my Doctore. Basically just recruit and then immediately retire. But it needs to be somebody with, yeah, like 35 strength is higher. Yeah, because my current Doctore is 20 strength. Vitality is lower than that too. His endurance, this guy's better in everything except for endurance. So I feel like I might just do that. In which case, who is my least valuable one? Magnus, son of Leofric. 27, 17 strength, 47 vitality, 15 agility. Yeah, they're pretty weak. Okay. And then let's go to the market, the Ludus exchange. We're going to hire Socrates. The only downside is he could pass on unathletic to somebody. That would not be good. Oh, this one is pretty good. Dirty Fighter. Critical hits apply an additional 15% of damage done as poison over 10 seconds. Wow. Okay. But he's not very good at most other things, unfortunately. I don't want to pass on the unathletic, but at the same time, like, his stats are just so much better than everybody else's, or than my current Doctore. Everybody else is kind of not very good. So, okay. Let's try this out. I've not done this. I'm pretty sure this is how it's going to work. If I go to Socrates, I hit retire as Doctore. He can pass on unathletic, which is not great, but that removed from your roster cannot be reversed. My new Doctore. Okay, and if I go here, pointed as Doctore. Okay, and I go to my roster and I go to my training view. There he is. He's there. And he can teach. He can actually teach some people some stuff. He can teach Peter Vitality. That's better than nothing. And previously, you couldn't be taught anything. Hopefully, Peter doesn't get unathletic, though. No, but I know of it. Yeah, Chivalry, there was one thing that I did was, like, I tried to throw bread. Like a loaf of bread. Yeah, the hair is nice, right? I played Chivalry a little bit, and I threw loaves of bread at people to kill them. That was a lot of fun. It was very ridiculous, but it was a lot of fun. Okay, let's go with Endurance on Osorkon, and then maybe we do heavy training on somebody, but it is going to likely give them the unathletic chance or trait. But I wonder if we have one that... will it remove... Oh, see, that's the thing. So, like, Osorkon has this one, which increases his chance to dodge, as well as athletic. Will the heavy training... Will that athletic one prevent him? Like, I think positive traits override negative, I hope. But that's the thing, I'm not really sure. Sir Yeastington. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Throwing loaves of bread at people to try and kill them was great. Just saw the loot spot updates. Nice. Thanks, Ghost. Yeah, the enhanced clipping one, I realized there's a bug in that. So I'm going to be trying to fix that after stream. But yeah, I just can't test that one off stream, unfortunately. I mean, I probably could. It's just, it may not be worth it. I should try, I suppose, at the very least. Well, no, I can't test it off stream because now I'm thinking of it. The way it works is LudusMcGudus takes a timestamp of when the message is received, and then it looks for that timestamp in the VOD to make the clip. It's a little different than the way clips used to work. But I do that so that you can actually title them. What would Osorkon of Luxor do? Then do that. Then do that. Just do the opposite. I just don't want him to lose that. He's my best dodger right now. Maybe let's give him to... Andreas can work with him. More strength. Let's see. Vitality's higher. Agility's higher. Endurance is higher. Yeah. Let's do it. 2% daily chance. So basically he has a 42% chance. Yeah. All right. And we're taking his stuff because he can't do anything during this heavy training anyway. All right. So then in this case, we'll give his stuff to Peter of Sigtrig. My strongest guy right now. I got to get him a gosh dang weapon, though. He does best with an axe or club, but I still can't afford one. But maybe after this match... Well, after this match, I definitely will be able to afford one. All right. Mrs. wondering why you're wearing the dish towel in the arm, shirtless fighting the neighbor. Best dodger was Jackie Robinson. Looks like you have to do a test stream. I could, but then I'd feel bad if, like, I don't want people to miss the test stream, you know? For streaks and whatnot. Those will become important eventually. I don't freaking know, man. Yeah, we're using our new strat here. So the person in the back is going to be... Wait. Peter is equipped? No, he's not. He's equipped, I guess. He's got stuff, but he doesn't have... Honestly, he'll probably still be pretty good anyway. So let's just go with him and Again, I don't think the game is going to let anybody die. I could be totally wrong on that, but also they did not get their energy back from the test, the whatever battle. The Sorkon is he's best at dodging, so we'll give him a shot at this battle as well. And then let's see, who else should we go with? Who's got the most energy left? 100% energy. Those are guys that don't really know at all. Falk is at 72%. Admetus. What is Admetus? Just a club. Falk has a stone axe. I probably should have taken his stone axe from him. Ah, whatever. It's probably fine, right? Whatever. We'll just do our best. Okay. Themistocles of Philippi has 530 HP. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. We got to really rely on Peter here and also hope that our tactic works. And hopefully Osorkon, it's hard to say his name. Hopefully he dodges a lot. Kind of keeping an eye out. So far, he's not taking any hits. Okay, Osorkon is amazing so far. Dodging is a good trait to have. Okay, one of them is down. Also, I'm pretty sure Peter was supposed to gang up on somebody, and he's not. That's okay, though, as long as he lit. Okay, yeah, it's 3-on-1. It's looking good, my friends. We may finally win a fight. We may finally win a fight. Osorkon did not take any damage. He's an amazing dodger. Okay, this is awesome. So we got to go for dodging. That's got to be the way to do it, right? None of them died. None of them. We finally got some gosh dang money from it, too. Renown was only 8, so not a ton, but yeah, let's see. Strength was all pretty high. Their agility was 31, 18, and 20. Ours was 30, 31, and 42. Yeah, it's just got to be the dodge chance. Like, he was just really good. Oh, and we actually fully killed 2 of them. Themistocles is dead. So is Alric, but Balyaton was just downed. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah, the streaks. Well, then never mind. Minus arm plus yard. What? Oh, in the yard. Let's find the... Okay. I was like, wait a minute. In the arm. What in the Lucy is happening? Peter looks like Rob Pat. You think so? Just wash my undies. No more streaks. I didn't mean to type that. Can you feed these guys creatine or something? That'd be great if I could. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Taylor Farms. Gosh dang. All right. So, the funny thing is, so I just said like Osorkon is now incredible. The funny thing is I got rid of his Doctore. So the dodge chance, my current Doctore is actually really bad at dodging. He has better stats, but he's really poor at dodging. So great job, Lutz. You did great hiring that Gladiator as your Doctore. So yeah, he can actually teach them to not be able to dodge. So that's good. But everything else is good. Everything else is pretty dang good. All right. Yeah, blocking and dodging chances, those are good. That seems to be like kind of the main thing here. So in this case, shields help with blocking, plus 20% block and plus 6 defense. 20%. So we need to earn 590 dinar to get somebody a shield. That may help us turn the tide here. So I don't think I should spend money on weapons right now, unless we should give Peter a weapon, and he's best with an axe or a club. So let's give him... actually, we have somebody else with an axe right now. I think it's somebody that doesn't need one. Somebody has one. Avitus. Titus Virginius. Thorstein. Let's take Titus's. You've been demoted, Titus. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's better than I think spending money on one now. And then if we go back to the Ludus, we can set up a training match hopefully pretty soon. We can set one up now. Okay. Yeah, the only thing is last time the energy was way down. Virginius. Yeah, that's how I'm choosing to say it. I don't know if that's how you say it or not, but that's definitely how I'm choosing to say it. 'Cause let's be real, this dude doesn't really win too many fights. Wow, okay, are we at the... We're not even at the bottom. We're 2 and 3. We're not even at the bottom. Look at this. Bertigala Bulls, they're at the bottom of this league. Okay. Virginius Loserus. All right, let's do a training match. And, yeah, the energy's been... They haven't gotten their energy back too quickly, but I do want to give a chance. Here's what we're going to do. This is kind of wild here. Let's do Peter versus... Peter's on his own right now. We'll go Peter versus two weaker guys. 2 guys that I don't really care as much about. Rabsakar and Capri. Maybe... Should I go for 3? No, just 2. Be good. Now I want a Virginia ham. All right, let's keep an eye on Peter. How do you do, Peter? Oh my gosh. This may not be much of a battle. Oh, unless he misses his attacks. He's missing his attacks? Okay, maybe Peter will get his butt kicked. So ganging up on somebody does seem... I'm going to move the mouse or the camera independently. The tracking is not particularly good. He got that first hit and has not gotten a single hit since. Because he just keeps getting stuck. He missed again. Okay, so it does appear that ganging up is the best strategy here. This is good knowledge to have. Good knowledge to have. Okay. Peter got beat up by 2 weaklings. 2v1 Peter. All right. And I mean, that was pretty good for him too. They did pretty well. His energy's down to 60 now. Their energy's not too bad. Okay. We learned something very valuable. So now my tactic is going to change a bit. My tactic is going to change a bit. So let's go to the Ludus tactics here. I don't need to do these. So these are balanced. Focus, weakest opponent. I'm going to put focus as ganging up on everybody here. All right. So we have a couple. The ones in front are defensive. These 2 are balanced, and this guy's aggressive, but they're all going to be trying to gang up. Let's see if that works. They're in the final 8 here. They're in their elite 8. All right, and then let's see here. Did we get anybody good? Not particularly. Some of these are pretty solid, but one of their stats is pretty bad. Okay. The market refreshed, but we're not really getting anything new here because I need to get a market limited tier 1. Hire an antiquarian to unlock tier 2. I have no idea how to do that. I have 0 idea how to do that. Is it part of the Ludus upgrade? Yes, right there. Okay. I need 1,000 denarii to get that. I can't do any upgrades because I don't have enough money. All right, this one is a 3v3. My roster is still 100% loyal, but let's see. Energy's not fully bounced back. Like Peter got his butt kicked. Is it... How do you get energy back? Also, I do have room for 2 more gladiators, but I think I'm just going to keep it as is. I don't really... I don't think I need to stay full all the time, because then if I do go to the exchange and there's somebody I want, then I have to get rid of somebody else. So I don't think it's always worth it. Okay, 3v3. I don't know how to get energy back yet, because some of these guys are pretty low. Like we got 63 from Falk, and we have 66 from Peter. Peter is my best gladiator now, though. So I got to figure that out. Energy. Don't know how to do that. Does it say? More than 50% energy is required to participate in fights. So maybe it doesn't really matter, though. It just means that he'll be disqualified from fighting after this next one. It doesn't say anything about that being like a limiting factor. So let's go Peter, and then we got to keep our, let's see, our Dodger is Osorkon, and then we'll go with, let's see, do we go with Magnatus? Maybe? Have Peter fight Paul. Thanks, I'll be here all night. Amazing. Avitus or Admetus? Let's see. 490 HP. Yeah, let's go with the guy with the higher HP to start. Okay, let's try it. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of balance. Like, not balance. We're starting to have people that are specialists in things. So that's kind of interesting. And these guys definitely have more... Well, maybe not overall. Terrico Tridents. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, guys. We need Osorkon to stay relatively... Okay, that Peter, son of Sigtrig, your jumping attack is not the best. Gotta stay on your feet. Oh, Osorkon took damage for the first time since he became a dodging wizard. And, okay, you know how they're all... Like, their tactic is to gang up. They're all fighting somebody different. So I don't know how these tactics work, but they currently are all fighting somebody different. We need to get a kill here because Avitus is about to get knocked down. They should all be fighting the same person, or at least it should be a 2v... I mean... Okay, we got one down. Okay, so maybe the gang up only works when it's uneven numbers. There's that one. Okay. Of course, there's only one guy left, so they should all go for this Ulf now at the same time, but... And Osorkon took a lot more damage this time. But hey, all three stayed on their feet. Let's freaking go. Look, Dunham is turning things around. Is gang up a trait? It's just a tactic. So I told them to gang up on, you know, one of the other... basically, it's just a tactic. Let's see. We killed one. Hostilius Curio is dead. Let's see. He had some pretty solid... Like, these guys are pretty balanced overall when you compare them to my guys. Like, this one, Ulf, son of... Oh, that was one letter off of being just really bad. Okay. Yeah, if you look at my guys, so like Peter's my best guy by far, but everybody else has at least one stat that's pretty low. 20 strength, you know? Like, I don't know. And we got a little bit more money now. So do we start buying upgrades? Do we buy a contract? I don't know if the contract is a one-time thing. Go to the market, exotic trader, brigand contract. Oh, it's 500 renown, not 500 denarii. Okay. So Ludus, upgrades. We could buy this Medicus. We could buy a drill master. That's probably all we can do. So drill master decreases the energy required to field a fighter by 5% per level. So this would be, they'd have to be at 45% in order to fight. Otherwise, I don't really know what energy means. But Ursa, this is what I mean here. So these are the instructions they get. So I can tell them, like, they can either hold the formation, they can focus on the weakest opponent, they can gang up on an opponent, or they can protect the weak. I told them to gang up. I told actually all of my fighters in this formation to gang up. But for some odd reason, they didn't really do that. But maybe it's because it was... Maybe it's because it was 3v3, and... Yeah, I don't know. But... Also, it says focus on weakest opponent, but I don't know who the weakest opponent... Like, is that by health? Is that by, like, overall weakness? I'm not really sure. Saw part of that screen of directions, wasn't paying close attention what it meant. Oh, I gotcha. No worries. But I mean, shoot, I'm paying full attention, and I don't even really know what it means, to be honest with you. So... I would really very much like to buy a shield for somebody. I could afford this shield here, Germanic Light Shield, but it's tough because then you are basically broke for a while. You know? New recruits in the Ludus exchange. Anybody good? It's really hit or miss. Look at this, like 9 agility. I mean, person's just going to get absolutely wrecked. Like these other traits are solid 32 strength, 37 vitality. This one's not too bad here. Leofric, son of Thorleaf. We actually already had a Leofric. Or no, it was the son of Leofric. Iberius, Quintus, Marcellinus. Some interesting names. But yeah, they have a lot of negative traits here too. Dirty Fighter, though. This one's pretty good. They're also 30 years old. I don't know. Probably not going to do it. Okay. Yeah, I still don't really know how to get energy back. That's kind of one of the things I'm just not clear on at all. All right. Not you writing off a 30-year-old athlete. I personally would not write off a 30-year-old athlete. But here's the thing, right? If we go to the Ludus exchange and we look at this athlete, they're pretty good, but they're not agile and they have no endurance. And I think the game likely is going to, when it rolls over to the next season, I think it's likely just going to be like, oh, they're 30, they're ancient. 30-year-olds in ancient Rome, significantly different than 30-year-olds today's times. You know? That is funny. 621 HP. They have been improving HP. Yeah, they have been improving. Okay. Then in this case, I think I have enough time to get to one more fight probably before we call it a day. We're going to do a training battle. Training match. Last time I did this, I did a 1v2, which is good to know. Let's go with this here. How's your hanging hog cabin trip? How was the trip? A Sorkon is the highest dodging ability. Yeah, let's go with, shoot, I need these guys for another battle, though. Magnatus. Falk. And maybe Mundle. Against, and we're using the same formations here. Afri, yeah, we'll do maybe like a 3-on-4. So these lower guys, and then also maybe let's go with I got to get at least one of my better guys in here. Sorkon, maybe. Great to be forced to unplug for a day. All right, we did a 3-on-4. This one has slightly stronger guys at the top. But Osorkon's probably going to be the star of the show here because he's probably not even going to get hit, is my guess. Oh, he did get hit, 21, but yeah, it's not much damage. It should be red team winning here, but who knows? There goes Admetus of Sparta. He's downed. Actually, may not see anybody. Is there anybody from the red team going to get downed? I don't think so. I don't believe so. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. One of them did. Ooh, good blocks there. Good blocks, though. Falk had a little bit of a stand there. All right. Nostalius, you bought this game. I just saw that. Come on, guys, gang up. They did try to gang up there a little bit. Imagine how these gladiators look as how you all dressed over the weekend. Probably. That's probably true. That's what I imagine, too. All right. Energy here. Is anybody down below 50? They are not. Okay, so I can still use everybody. A Sorkon I'm going to probably need in the next battle. Stop spying on me. We're friends. We're friends. I don't even have to spy. All right. Next days here. I'm running out of time, so we're going to try to get to this next match here. It's a 2v2. Okay, and we have new recruits as well. Anybody good? Ooh, okay. Solid stats there. And there. And there. These are much better recruits. Ooh, man. Okay, good vitality, but everything else is garbage. Okay. This is why I didn't fill up the whole roster here. Ooh, okay, but you got 2 negative traits here on this guy. All right. Yeah, of course, the weakest guy is the one that has the big game player bonus there. Okay. 20% damage against shielded enemies. Okay, these are pretty solid overall, though. Those traits there, relatively stabilized here. I think I'm going to take Nefertari of Avaris. See, they're 29. Look, I'm taking them. I'm taking a 29-year-old there. And then do I try to take another one or no? Eye of Memphis is pretty solid. They're really bad at dodging, though. 15% damage, 15% max HP. I don't know. It's a lot of negative traits, but it's 529 HP, so I'm going to do that. And then let's do this 2v2 match here. I could throw the new guys in there right away, but they don't have any sort of gear or anything. I think I will put... I'm going to put Peter in there. Ooh, they've lost 1, 1. We'll go Peter, and then I think I'm going to go with Osorkon for the dodging abilities here. 62 damage. Not a ton of damage, but I think that's what we got to go with. Who did I give the knee pads to? I don't even remember. Who did get those? Magnatus? Okay, hang on. Somebody has the knee pads. I'm going to give those to Osorkon. I gave knee pads to Mursa. Who was it? Falk. Oh yeah, Falk, you're no, you're done, dude. You're absolutely done. All right. Let's give these to Osorkon. There we go. Knee pads there. He's an Egyptian, so we like him having the dual weapons there, but let's see. Peter's already got an axe. We have Mundil. Andreas. Okay. We just have an extra axe for now. All right. Why did you give Mursa knee pads? I'm confused. I don't get it. Okay, we got our 2, what are currently our best guys, I think, based on just overall traits and dodge ability. Oh, we have been killing some people, so I don't know. I don't know. See how spread out they are this time, too? Maybe they put Modi way out there, so maybe that means that we can gang up on old Abmelquart? No, sorry, we're not listening. We're too excited to fight. Good start, good start. Yes, and they are ganging up. They are ganging up. Yes! And now they're ganging up. No, go after the weakest guy. The guy with the least amount of health. See, now they're ganging up on the guy with more health. But it doesn't matter, yes! Okay. Oop. Good dodge there. Yeah, it's all over, my friends. Let's freaking go. Yes! Look at him celebrating. Yeah! Everybody will know about Peter, son of Sigtrig, and Osorkon of Luxor. Yes, we're getting some money too. Renown is going up extremely slowly. But it is happening, actually, which is good. And those guys fully died too. Yeah, I'm a little afraid now. I think people are going to actually start dying. I think it's going to happen. I keep telling you the Mercer doesn't check for those types of pests. Alrighty. Yes. Okay. So, let's see. Did we... Ah, yes. Look. Scipio Octavius Paglinus. Ligmanuts. Gained unathletic. They gained the unathletic trait. So that is this one here. Look at that. They can't dodge well anymore. 10% chance to dodge. That's the only downside about my current Doctore. He's just got the negative traits there. Not great. We can work on strength. That one, and more strength with that one there. Okay. Upgrade our level costs 1,000 denarii. That would be good. That would be good. And we go to next day. Adventus of Sparta gained unathletic. Now, I don't know if he had... Did he have a trait before? He did not. Okay. Ah, they gain levels by increasing fame. Okay. That's how they get their experience. They increase in fame. So 10 fame gives them a greater chance to dodge, block, max HP, and damage. Okay, I understand then. All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And we can also do another training match. But... I think I got... kind of close to the end here. 44 days in one session, though. Seems like that's a pretty decent amount of days, right? Especially since I didn't have to figure out what the Champions Cup. I got eliminated from that really early on, and that really that opened up my schedule, you know? I think we can do a training match real quick, but then I'm going to have to call it a day. So, okay. This time, and we'll do a smaller number of people, too. We'll go with our new guys. Pi of Memphis, and let's see. Who was the other new one? He's too low on energy here. Sigiaton? Is that my newest one? Nefertiti? Nefertari? You say that? Yeah, the two new guys versus let's see here. Orstein and Magnatus, who can't dodge. All right, let's see what happens here. Our two new guys. I do have... Pi has a lot of health. Admetus does not. He also can't dodge anymore. Or at least he's not very well. But you can block when you have a weapon. So that's kind of the thing. Yep, good hits. You saw that? Oh man, that was a gross sound there. Okay, he's probably not gonna be able to get another hit. He's ganged up on. Yep. All right, our two, oh gosh. Oh, ragdolling a bit there. All right, there we go. Valuable experience for everybody, I think. Let's see. They did improve vitality. Energy dropped. Okay. Yeah, and these improvement icons, unfortunately, are a little bit misleading because you can't really tell how, like, how much this is improved. Because it seems like it stays on there for the entire season. Like, how valuable was that one training session? No idea. No clue. All right. And with that, if I click settings, does my game save automatically? I don't see a way to save the game, so it probably does. If I hit exit here, save and exit to the main menu. Yes. All right. There it is. Ludus Magnatus. I think it's a pretty cool game, my friends. I think it's pretty cool. There's a lot to learn, for sure. I think you have to be afraid, or not afraid, of losing gladiators, at least early on, because you're probably going to get your butt kicked. At some point, they're just better gladiators out there, you know? So don't be afraid to get your butt absolutely kicked. And let us go here. Quinn, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? How are things? LudusMcGudus. How was your weekend? Hope you had a good one. Have a great Monday. Lovely guild. Peoples is you as well. Yeah, DJ. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, friends. This was cool. This was an indie game. Checking it out. Still early access. Updates are coming pretty regularly for it at this time. So it'll be one that we probably will check out again in the near future. Bit of an audio glitch during scene transition. I know. I think I'm just going to get rid of that transition because it's just not very good. It's, for some odd reason, my computer hates it. It bogs a lot of things down, and I don't really know why. It shouldn't really be any more chunky than any other transition I have, but I don't know. It does that. Yeah, Ludus Magnatus. We'll be keeping an eye on that one as it continues to go on through development. I think it's got a really good, it's a good idea for sure. It's actually not super unlike, we did Gladiator Guild earlier. That game was more of a cartoonish version, more fantasy style, where it had like orcs and things like that in it. But this one's more obviously realistic. And I'm just kind of curious how it'll continue developing, but I appreciate you all checking it out with me today. Tomorrow, we're going to get into some Kingdom Come Deliverance for Tuesday and Wednesday, just to give me some time to kind of dive back into that game, make some actual progress in it. Should be a good time. And then we'll round out the week with some blueprints on Thursday and Friday. So it'll be good. But yeah. All right, friends, I better run out of here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to Sword Bear for today for subbing 32 months. Seriously appreciate that, my friend. Hope everybody else has had a good weekend and a good start to their Monday. Oh, also, Aussie DevFro with the raid. Thank you, Lars, for guiding that raid. Seriously appreciate that. And I think that's everything I got for now. Yeah, friends, I better run. I got my meeting starting. I love y'all. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, please, as always, take care of yourselves and others. I love you. Bye.